What's good,
Shrimmo
people?
is live? Yeah, Shrimmo is live. Fuck, I didn't update the thing. Oh my god. What a blunder.
Here you go. There's
Second
a
week in
good
a row.
quick meme for you.
Hey, banana slips on man.
I love that
That's
one.
a pretty meme.
I don't know, I just think they're neat.
Literally me.
Alright, that's enough of that. That's enough.
It was enough of that like 10 minutes ago.
Not you. You're not allowed to speak.
Oh.
Alright.
Yeah, don't you see? Game paused. You can't speak.
Yeah, game paused. You have a right to game pause. Oh right, I have it hidden. It's this. Beep. Alright. I believe everybody remembers where we left off.
How could we not?
There's the big old
Zombies.
undead lich with an army of mooks coming at us.
He says. But top of the initiative is Nihilus.
Scariest thing here is still fucking Ryan's avatar.
Me. She'll start laughing as she's swinging her sword and bashing zombies.
It looks like she moves in like 30 FPS.
Well, if it's my go, should I go after the guy controlling Val, or should I keep killing zombies?
I say go for the guy, because the zombies, we're all boosted on AC. They're all gonna have like a 5% chance to hit.
Is Nihilus boosted on AC though? Oh wait, I can't help with this. I mean, kill your friends.
Your aura is what, 30
Yeah.
feet?
Got
I
you.
think it's 60, isn't it? So
Who's
gives
aura?
AC boost.
Is it?
I remember hearing the distance and I was like, Jesus Christ.
60's a big aura.
I have a 1-turn buff that's expired by now. That's
Oh,
60 feet.
I thought you used that in the master.
It may not have expired then.
Yeah.
But yes, it is 60 foot.
Because I believe you and Razzie bumped everybody's AC by like some ridiculous number for this whole turn.
Right.
I didn't realize that was this turn.
I think so.
Yeah, I believe it was.
I believe it expires on your turns, respectively.
Alright, and... I will take a 5-foot step back. And let's see here, how many do I have left? I hope I recorded that.
That's right, I forgot you tripped a bunch of them.
Yeah. Please tell me I did. Crap. I think I recorded it somewhere, but I can't find it now. Either way, I believe I had 2 second level spells left, so I'm gonna shoot the big dude with a second level toppling magic missile. All 4 missiles. That's 44 plus 4, I believe. Where did I record this out?
Plus 10 foot per level range. Forgot it's
Yeah.
game range. Yeah.
Pretty nasty.
So I guess roll your 44 plus 4, and then he has to make a. What kind of save?
I get to make 4 combat maneuver checks
Oh.
until I trip him, essentially. So he takes 16 points of magical rainbow damage. Caster level plus casting stats, so... 26 beat his CMD?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Alright, he's tripped.
Yeah. Very easy.
Do we need to make a concentration check now?
That's...
Of course
No.
not.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
a different game.
Nihilus just stepped back and just unleashed 4 bows to hit this guy.
I would cheer,
What?
but I'm compelled to murder you right now.
That's true. That's my turn.
Alright. Let's see. Gotta pull up
Why is the Lich marked as prone in the turn order?
Because he's prone.
He is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tripped
Yeah,
it.
trip. Moments
Ah.
ago.
Oh, you were shooting him. I thought you were shooting the zombie. My bad.
No.
No, all 4 on the big guy. I was like, I could go and check his CMD, but it's probably not 20 something, and also you have 3 more attempts, so like,
Yeah.
just about a 0% chance he doesn't get tripped later. Wait,
Yeah, 2 makes sense. So 1 more second level spell and all my first.
here it is. Alright. That. Right, it is 6. Yep. Okay, cool. So it has to use move action and get up. Nope, not what I'm going to do. Great. Incredible. Love it. Love that for me. I can't just update.
No, I don't.
You have to like double click the number and yeah.
Oh wait, that was totally my last second level spell. Alright. Good thing I double checked that.
Let's move action to get up, and then because where is it? Is this? So this one's. Oh no, the zoom in.
Ah! I forgot it did that.
It's alright. I told this. Can I? Yes, I can. Awesome. Save. Yeah. So you guys see this purple energy creep out of this creature and like spider its way across the ground, and it looks like these tiny fissures begin to spider and crisscross out from the ground. There's just this purple light emanating there. Cease. This is 100% is for that. But that's all it's got on its turn. Val.
And can I roll a spellcraft on that?
Sure. What?
What do you want
No.
from me?
Val. So, your last turn, you were originally trying to use Panther style to leap
Charge.
over and approach, right?
Yeah, pretty much charge through.
Your perception of this is, as soon as you got past the zombies, it was like your body stopped responding to inputs. You were just a passenger in this. You had a purple tint come over as your body turned and swung on Razzie. And as the purple tint fades from your eyes, the creature in the back says, he yells, and the only reason anyone knows it's a yell is because you can all hear it from great distance over the sounds of battle, but the language sounds like a stage whisper, basically. But Val, you, after hearing this speech, hear a very monotone voice in your head, in common, that says, why must you attack these poor, tortured, innocent souls? It's your turn.
Am I free from the control? So, from Val's perspective, everyone just heard this thing speak in common. She certainly did.
You heard it speak in the language you don't know.
Oh, okay.
And then afterwards, you heard a very monotone. It's basically imagine if Justin was a real person.
Okay. First thing she's gonna do is check on Razzie, because she just swung on them.
I don't think
Yeah,
you hit
he's-
Razzie at all.
He
No.
didn't, but I'm still calling out that the captain's compromised to the rest of the team.
She puts her hands up. I'm good now. I'm good. And she's gonna turn to the Lich and say, "You call them off, and we'll stop." They charged at us, not the other way around. And I'll tell you what, I will hold my action. If one of them swings on me or Razzie, I'll swing at it.
Make me a diplomacy check. Or a
That's not-
linguistics check.
Can I give you an intimidate check?
It doesn't sound like you're being intimidating.
Well, that's just my personal cadence.
If you don't surrender, I'll kill you.
Yeah, that would be a check.
Or how about,
Sounds like Bart.
we didn't start this fight, but I'll sure as hell end it if you don't. Or something like that.
I mean, didn't you start the fight?
They were charging us! I'll make you a diplomacy, it's bad though.
Oh, roll it
Linguist-
in the thing.
Linguistics, diplomacy.
Private GM roll, that's it. Right?
Okay.
Or is it blind?
Maybe
No,
it won't
blind
be
GM.
that bad.
Blind GM roll?
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
So yeah,
That-
I'll hold my action. Like, she will posture with her swords, and like get back to back with Razzie, and keep them covered. But she's not swinging.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn, unless one of those fucking Zambambos swings.
Alright. This is Razzie.
It's a ready to action.
Right, action, yeah.
Hey, I rolled a 31 on the spellcraft to recognize what the
Oh,
Lich did.
Yeah. Nihilus, you're not sure what's going on at all. But, Corvo, you have a different kind of history with magic, right? You have a certain familiarity with magics that aren't as widely known.
I have like a 40-year history of magical education from private tutors.
Yeah. So you don't know what this spell is outright. It's not. You don't think this spell is. Actually, you know what? Give me a knowledge history with advantage, real quick.
Do these need to be blind rolls? Am I doing this wrong?
No, you're fine.
Wow.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you're not. You can't think of any spells taught that fit this description to a T. Like nothing matches out perfectly. But it reminds you of Desecrate, right?
What
Except
if I told you I'm a necromancy specialist?
it still doesn't
Okay,
doesn't quite
but
match.
it's like
It's-
like desecrate.
It's like Desecrate, but way more concentrated.
Okay,
Because Desecrate's usually a pretty wide area, right?
and this is very
This is like Desecrate. This is like Desecrate concentrate.
Depth to concentrate.
And you
Desa
feel like
concentrate.
it's more of like a Desecrate's more of like a buff spell, whereas this is more like a deterrent spell. But Razzie, what's up?
Righty.
Wait, Razzie, where's your dog? Are you riding the dog?
No, I left him back in the cart
That's
with
right,
the
that's
horses.
With the rest of the zombies.
What am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna throw a shuriken at this big bad boy up here.
Val is gonna tell you to hold.
Aye, aye, I'll hold.
Are you gonna ready in action, or are you gonna?
Yeah, already in action.
She pretty much
Hmm.
explicitly says, if they swing at us, unleash hell.
Can I just hold my turn until after Valio?
I mean, that would be next turn. You're right after her turn.
You could risk not making a turn if nothing swings on me.
So you can either ready in action. I mean, ready in action is pretty much the only thing that makes sense as far as like if you want to do something, other than don't you
I'll
have
total
like a?
defense.
Yeah, I was about to say, doesn't your total defense do something wacky anyway?
Yeah, I'll total defense. That'll give me a +9 AC, Val a +4.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'll be it.
Okay.
I don't
Saki.
fucking do it.
Saki. Alright, well,
I think Saki's a little too far away for her to hear, stop killing them.
I was about to say, telling me about it and pipes your pipe after me.
Bell totally has pipes.
Yeah. But
What
would
does
Saki
Sa-
listen?
Exactly.
I mean, that's a different question, right?
That's a very simple answer.
Well, maybe.
I mean, I could just total defense and try and move through.
That's up to you. Use your best judgment in this situation. I could be completely wrong. I could be getting played. Val has fucking 9 wisdom.
I don't know if you can total defense. Can you?
I don't think you can.
Only
It says-
5-foot step.
It's technically a move.
It says you can defend yourself as a standard action, you get a dodge bonus. Can't
There's
combine
defense
it.
and then there's total defense.
Yeah, it's just
Total defense is a standard
It's an
action.
action. Okay, yeah, yeah.
it's
Oh.
just
That's
a
what I wanted to
standard
make sure. I
action.
wanted to make sure it wasn't a full round action.
So yeah, I should theoretically be able to just total defense and just walk away.
Time to bebop through.
You guys back here gonna be okay? Nihilus, do you need help?
I think I'm okay, he says as he kind of blurs in and out of existence.
Fuck.
Okay.
You're a living existential crisis.
It's like there's bad cell reception for Nihilus.
Yeah.
He beep boops when he speaks.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Would I be able to just walk through these guys?
I don't think you can. I think you have to
Right,
be
get
two
covered.
size categories larger than just move to
walk past this guy though.
No, you can walk through them. Yeah.
It's
You can walk
technically an
through anybody.
overrun attempt.
No, you can just walk through them. It provokes when you enter their square, but you can just walk through them.
No, it's an acrobatics, unless they're helpless.
You can't move through a square occupied by an opponent unless they're helpless. Yeah.
It's the tumbling action from the acrobatics skill.
Or an overrun from CMD. Or CMB.
If you're tumbling, the DC is 5 plus the target CMD.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, but if you spec into acrobatics at all,
Yeah, I mean,
then you're all in on acrobatics.
I do have plus 16.
Okay, so I can't pass this guy? Okay.
You have options. You
Yeah.
can overrun or acrobatics, but you cannot just walk.
Yeah,
Fine,
I'm not
fine.
gonna do either of those.
Yeah, tumbling.
That's okay.
Also, I think you slipped down one.
Yeah, Val did it earlier, but I think that's the Panther style that does that shenanigans. Right?
Well, to be honest, I'm very new to maneuvers, so
I mean,
I
same.
could be getting a lot of this shit wrong.
Do
But, you know.
that.
Pretty sure I went
We're
and
gonna
read it, and that's what it did.
fight
but I
defensively.
I am very new to the Book of Weeaboo Fight Magic.
Drew one of these.
What is one of those?
Ooh, wow. That's unfortunate. I assume a 10 does not hit him.
No, it doesn't.
Alright, well, yeah, I'll just fight defensively, and I will just whiff.
With
Wow.
threateningly.
Which one did you click?
Menacingly. The one to my left?
That one. Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to carve a hole. Oh,
Once
well.
again, you are standing on top of two zombies
Uh,
because you slipped down one space.
oh, I see. She's right here. Yeah, that wouldn't have carved a big enough hole for you anyway.
Oh, okay. I thought I was down. Thought I was down
No.
here.
No, you were right proper surrounded.
This
Oh.
one is dead.
Okay. Either way, it doesn't change the action.
Okay.
I still would have attacked something. That's it. There.
So, zombie turn.
Let's see. There's a lot going on here. I need to retake it. What's the correct way? Um. So, all the zombies seem like they go into some sort of trance. And they kind of lock on to whatever's closest. So be
I think your request went through, Captain.
I don't think so.
I'm. Can I go ahead and roll sense motive here?
Sure. It'll be
More on the lich than anything else.
yeah, sure. Roll sense motive.
Something sounds like just buying time.
It's hard to get a read on something when it's 50 feet away and doesn't have a face.
I think he has a
Fair.
pamphlet.
So whatever you the player believes is probably what Sophia believes.
Now, I didn't hear Lich speaking common, did I?
You heard
Nope.
the whispering. Like I said, it sounds a lot like stage whispering, right? Except you could hear it from where you are, even though he's that far away.
Okay. I'm going to spend a full round action to recover my maneuvers, which will increase my attack of opportunity range by 5 feet. So, 15 foot. And that range is difficult terrain.
Real quick, can you explain to me like how that looks?
Yeah, what's that look like? You have long arms, don't you?
So I showed the picture last time. I've got like over gauntlets.
Oh yeah.
Like-
Oh, okay, yeah, all right.
That's right.
I just need a good
It's the,
picture in my head for how this was
It's
happening.
the Megalobox gloves.
All right.
I
Is that all you
think
got?
I'm the only one in this room
round
to get
up.
that.
Yeah, it's a full round action.
You got any swifts?
Do I have any swifts? What I need to check the range on studied target, and
Oh, you got a move action you can use since you're ready in action, but whatever.
let's see. Anything I can see. I'm going to study the Lich.
Okay. The swift action study?
Is it swift?
Like a class build?
Or class feature, is it a swift or
What class?
investigator?
Sounds like it'd be a swift.
It probably isn't swift for investigator. I'll check.
It's from Slayer though, right?
I hate it. You click on the thing, you're like, oh, I'm going to do an investigator thing. And it's like, you mean the rogue subclass? No.
Oh no, it's a move action. Sorry.
Are you
So
like
you cannot.
At a
you-
higher level, it switches to. No, I need the talent to switch to a swift action. So no, I cannot study yet. So that's. I think that's all I have.
Alright.
you're going to check out the swashbuckler class and it's like, oh, you mean the rogue archetype?
You go to check out any class, and it's like, well, you mean rogue archetype?
I want to play wizard. You mean the rogue archetype?
Yeah.
Every
Wizard?
Alright, Corvo.
You're muted, like just.
Or he's
Alright.
just not talking.
How about now?
There you go.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna 5 foot over here and I'll just kind of quietly ask, hey, it looks like it worked, boss. What's the play now?
You just hear Corvo's voice.
I actually am feeling the same thing Val is. I had no idea Corvo was that close.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
don't
I'm
see it
all of a
over
sudden
there.
you don't see me.
As you speak, you see her like jolt and almost swing her sword.
Just fucking axe a fucking zombie.
She's just like, that's the shit! When the hell did you get here?
I walked over.
Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping it worked. Can't be too sure. They're looking like they see us as mighty tasty, though. What's the play? Hold until they do something and then unleash hell if they do.
Okay. I will ready my actions for, or I guess I'll hold till the Lich's turn. I guess I didn't need to move 5 feet actually.
Yeah, it was good for that.
I'll just wait until the Lich.
Let's just let the Lich channel.
Let's just let the Lich. Oh yeah, I will tell you. Well, just so you know, boss, it looks like the Bones McGee over here is. Don't go near him. That's concentrated necromantic energy all around him right there.
Realize these two would have stood up.
Casters and smart people in the group, see if you can get a read on that guy and tell me what the hell he's doing right now. If he's just buying time, I want to know.
He is tainting the very earth around him with necromantic power. I don't know how permanent it is, but usually it sticks pretty strong.
I think I might be worried about that if, like, the world wasn't already a piece of shit right now anyway.
I'll be real with you, boss. I don't think there's much reasoning with someone who uses the dead in this way.
Most of the time, I agree. But weird thing is that these zombies have been out here in the world for a lot longer than we have.
They have seniority.
No, it's more that, like,
Respect your elders.
they're the fucking inhabitants, not us.
Did
Well,
you just make a
the
no blood and
colonizers.
rape soil argument?
What?
You give the word, boss, and I'll send them to oblivion.
She gives you a nod and let's give them like 10 more seconds to see what the hell they're doing.
Yeah, I'll wait until the Lich's turn.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta press the button.
All right. Nihilus.
Alright, well, the zombies didn't move.
No,
At least they didn't move close.
A couple of them stood up, but
They didn't move closer to me.
I think
Two of
these two were
yeah,
looking at
those
you.
two are looking at you, and the other 4 are looking at Sophia.
Alright. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back and call out to Val. It's like, hey, what's the play?
Big Lich spoke to me. Asked why we were attacking. I told him we'd stop if he did. Give him 10 seconds. If they swing, kill him.
Alright, after moving 5 feet, I'm gonna hold the rest of my action for in case any of these zombies start fighting people.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, I'm holding my action.
Leslie's like, this is the easiest wipe I've ever done.
Yeah, it totally is.
So easy.
Just make the enemy sympathizable.
Yeah, and then all the zombies explode.
Make them pretend like they, have feelings.
Teach all your Pokemon explosion. No.
Used to be viable.
Actually, the guy won Worlds 2014.
That's neither here nor there now.
It's true. It's true. So there's there's purple energy that pulls under every zombie's heat, and it begins to swirl.
Eh?
What knowledge is it to identify that color energy?
I
flavor?
mean, so you could go ahead and make me a knowledge arcana, but like,
Necromancy.
yeah, it's almost like
It's necromancy.
probably assume.
There's a lich. It's necromancy.
Actually,
Did you just
this-
boom his
this-
class?
Actually, this lich, he specializes in abjuration. Yeah,
One of my specialties.
yeah, necromancy.
He's a lich and he just wants to go around healing people,
That'd be a fun character.
channeling positive energy.
He hurts himself to heal others. A true martyr.
So a water kineticist. But the
Or Aether.
or Aether. So the the purple energy swirls under each of these zombies, and they just kind of slurp into the ground, and then they
Oh God, no.
what's this?
Oh, just knowledge arcana. I wanted to see if I could beat Ryan.
That's fair.
Good roll.
There was a zombie back here this whole time.
Only we had a move all function.
I know, right? Can you do this, maybe?
The Lich activates his zombie recall skill.
It is pretty much what it is, yeah. Zombie takes a point, or fill in some gaps. It's more like this.
How did they pass through? It's like
They
portal?
sunk into the ground,
Oh, in the ground.
and then they
Where all undead belong
yeah, exactly.
and come from.
You're not wrong.
You didn't know all undead are actually just earth elementals?
Shit, checks out.
And then they all pop up around him, and they I hate it so much. But you know, like the Dragon Ball Z powering up thing.
Oh no.
That's what all the zombies that are in the purple squares look like. They have like that purple aura. And,
Yeah. Val, does a 84 hit you?
Yeah, right.
All 28 zombies are going to aid another.
Yeah, they're all
Fuck.
gonna aid another. The
You laugh, but I had a DM do that to me.
They all
It was a phalanx of spear fighting fucking tower shield. Oh, it was awful.
they
A proper shield wall.
Yeah, it was a phalanx.
yeah, the lich in the back, he yells out again, everybody hears the same stage whispery language. After he stops speaking, Val hears the very monotone voice come back through that says, "Remove yourself from my path so that I can shepherd these souls."
That's it? That's all you want? Hell, that's literally what we wanted. We can get out your way, no problem.
Maybe a sense motive. And then
I have 8 wisdom.
Give me a diplomacy, blind diplomacy, and then a sense motive. Sense motive does not have to be blind.
Blind diplomacy. I have 8 wisdom. Oh god. 9, but you know.
I'm gonna roll a 20. It's okay.
No, I'm not.
Got this. There's a 5% chance.
I got a
Hey.
14.
You're not.
I'm fairly.
You're
Sucks
not
that he's
sure
made of
that this
charisma.
lich understands you at all. You think this might be a mostly one-way conversation, but earlier there was like enough that got through. But this last comment is just like,
I think the actions are what won him over. Or the lack of actions,
oh,
if I won him over.
I'm gonna go back real quick. Go back before that. Yeah, hold it. Reveal. Went back and revealed your earlier diplomacy.
It was a 1.
But it's your turn.
Hold on, now I have to see.
It was that 20.
Really? I can't find it for some reason.
It's 27
Oh
minutes
God,
ago.
it was.
That's just how it be sometime.
Val is gonna like put her hands up, one of her hands up to you guys. And she's gonna walk over here. And she's gonna kind of usher you guys to come along with her. She just says, "Get out of their way. They just want to pass."
What about when they reach the end of this road? Are they going to pass peacefully through the town that they come to?
What town are they gonna come to?
All roads lead somewhere.
Yeah, and if they go to ours, they'll get destroyed. If they go to West Crown, they'll absolutely get destroyed. If they go to Agorian, who the fuck cares? They raise demons there.
I don't know. Does this seem like the right choice?
Razzie, I'm kind of in agreement because I don't like the undead, but at the same time, I think we're outnumbered, and he just, granted them power.
Might not be the fight for us.
Look, all I know is, you guys couldn't hear that? Because I could hear that.
All we heard was him saying, jibber jabber, jibber jabber.
Well, first he asked me why we were attacking these guys. And then he just said, "Move so I can shepherd these lost souls."
He just
So
doesn't seem like the most trustworthy character.
Well, no, of course he doesn't. He's undead. But also, if something out here is willing to let us go without a fight,
Don't look a gift horse in the ass.
you don't understand. This place is hell. Everything that we've come in contact with has tried to kill us so far.
Are we still acting by turn order?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, hasn't used her standard.
I will continue to, keep my swords drawn and have a ready to action for if one of them comes at me.
Alright,
But that's it.
that's Razzie.
How did this happen?
I can't do
I-
this on
I
my
think-
own, so...
I think technically it's me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You moved your
Go
whole
for it.
turn.
Yeah.
I can't just click and drag turn orders though, so
Oh, tragic. I'll move off to the side, but I will call out in let's try Ancient Osiriani. I'm gonna call out in Ancient Osiriani, where are you bringing these cadavers? And if there's no response to that, I'll
Roll.
repeat the same question in Aklo.
Just throwing out languages, same with 6.
right.
Throw that spaghetti at the wall.
Roll me a linguistics check real quick. Okay. There is as much of a shocked expression as a mostly skulled face can have.
Right.
And it responds that in ancient Osiriani that I do not know where I must shepherd these souls, but I must return whence I came.
Yo, can we get a zombie, bro? I don't think I'm supposed to like undead. I like undead. Zombies are cool. I don't think Val is supposed to.
Well, you don't speak ancient Osiriani, so
No, but I personally am on board with this zombie.
I ask him again in ancient Assyriani, and what of the living that he comes across in his path? Does he simply add them to his burden?
Fuck.
Or do we leave you in peace?
I do not
Or
care
do you-
for the living. My path indicates as much.
Dude just wants to go.
And he points down the road from you guys, which is to the southeast. And if you look, you're gonna see that in the distance, right in like the bottom third of the horizon, you see that beam of light going into the sky. And he says, surely great magics can be done there. Perhaps a path.
For whom do you toil?
I am master of my own destiny. Knocked
Oh
down
God,
by the
he's so
shackles
cool.
of mortals.
I don't ask if you serve mortals. I know that enough. What tells you to bring these souls to their end?
You a cop?
You gotta tell me if you're a cop.
You a cop, friend? Are you one of Pharasma's Silver Boys?
He gestures like widely to his retinue, and he says that when I arrived, I was alone in these. These were but aimless souls. I simply gave them purpose. Give me a knowledge real quick.
That's not gonna be a great one.
You can give me a heal check if you want to.
Is it a heal check?
Yeah.
That'll
Either
be
one's
better than
fine.
the knowledge. Nope, it wasn't better than the knowledge.
I mean, even with an 11, most of these zombies look like they've been zombies for a long, long time.
Okay, yeah, this is what I'm picking up on.
In fact, actually, no, you wouldn't know that. Never mind. You know that they've been zombies for long, but I had some other stuff. Heal check's not high enough.
And what of you once do you deliver these souls? You're returning home?
Returning home is my only concern.
Now speak aloud in common that guys, I think we've found the most neutral lich.
Val looks at you and just goes, "Day one."
You can't look at me though.
Oh shit!
Just
She
look
You're
in the
looking where he
direction.
was.
Wherever your
Yeah.
voice is coming from, and just says, "Day one."
Yep. All right.
Oh, I'm
uh,
not opposed to neutrality.
Yeah, he says he just wants to deliver these souls onto their final rest. It sounds like as long as people get out his way, he's not going to pursue them. But Hanagar watch over whoever's in his way.
Wait, so you can talk to him?
We've found a common understanding.
Oh, Val, by the way, every time Corvo spoke to the Lich, you had no fucking idea what Corvo was saying. But every time the Lich spoke to Corvo, you would hear the robotic, monotone incom.
Yeah, so as far as Val is concerned right now, this Lich is really fucking cool.
Corvo,
Just
ask
let him
where-
fucking pass.
Corvo, ask him where he keeps the souls.
Actually, if you can communicate, Corvo, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Could you, it's weird, I know, but could you ask him if he can, like, draw us a map of the area that we haven't charted yet?
Okay. I'll ask him again in ancient Assyriani. That I'll tell him that we're already on a mission of our own that doesn't concern hindering his. If we can both depart on peaceful terms, maybe we can help each other. And then I'll ask him if he has some kind of map or knowledge of the area that might help us in our aims.
Do you know the way?
Do you
Fuck.
know the way?
He responds, and his ancient Assyriani is like, it's got a different accent, right? Like yours is if
Mine is very much book learned, like
right,
like
exactly. His is very fluent. Like it's obvious that at some point he spoke ancient Assyriani.
I keep saying I keep pronouncing epitome, epitome, and shit.
Yeah. He responds and says that I cannot help. I don't know where on the material plane I am.
Oh, understandable, friend.
Wow.
There's no telling where some of these rift
But if
holes
you-
have taken you from.
If he asks you, he says that I'm trying to think of the right way because it has to go through language barriers here, right? Because he says, but if assistance is being offered, and he points again to the beacon of a light in your southeast. Know you whether planar travel is possible there?
Ooh, tough one. If there's any place that's capable of planar travel, it's probably there. But
Val chimes in on this one and says, yeah, but the inhabitants probably wouldn't be too keen on hosting a large group of undead. You'd have to find a way to make peaceful intentions clear. He can't understand me, can he?
no. Yeah, so you're probably going to have a very difficult time getting in to hear your petition. You'll need to find some manner to make it very clear that you're only here to seek aid, and even then, I'm not certain that they can provide it. But if there is any place that can, it would be there.
Okay. Real quick, is anybody actually gonna stand in this thing's way?
No,
No.
I just haven't gotten a turn.
Okay. I asked because the conversation's been a little long.
Yeah, we've just been talking.
Yeah.
Combat through words.
Yeah. So he seems to have calmed down a little bit. Do I have? I do. Let's do this. Boop and boop. Perfect. A little loud, actually. There we go. The dark energy actually seems to like rise up into the Zambambos until it's been leached from the ground. And the Zambambos look okay now. Even the previously dead one. In combat.
Just help them out and channel some positive energy.
No!
Let me just stop you guys off real quick.
He points out to Corvo that surely he says something along the lines of surely someone speaks a civilized language.
A civilized language. Tark?
Corvo, can you ask him what languages he speaks and
Yeah, I was gonna
what
say,
plane he's going to?
I'll try to give him a rundown of his best options and maybe ask if he can speak Infernal. But I'd only been in Westcrown for a couple of days, so no, we weren't even in there for a couple days. We were in there for
you guys
one,
were there
right?
for like 1 day, yeah.
You said
Yeah.
civilized languages. And you say infernal.
No goblin.
Infernal was spoken like primarily in Cheliax for hundreds of years.
Civilized languages.
Very civilized.
Yeah, like-
Yoggon?
Yeah, he responds in Infernal that he knows Infernal.
Oh,
Did
word?
a booming infernal from behind everyone. You could speak infernal.
Didn't you try to speak infernal to him?
No.
And then Sophia responds in Infernal. Yes,
this has all
he
been a
can speak Infernal.
misunderstanding.
Man, now I'm left out.
You speak goblin?
He doesn't understand. If you're asking a goblin, he doesn't know.
No, I was asking Val.
No, I speak common, dwarven, giant, and sylvan.
I speak the Fey languages, and that's about it, besides Common and Elven.
I speak
languages?
Common, Abyssal, Celestial, Infernal, Elven, Ignan, Terran, Aquan, and Oran.
We get it. You're smart.
Yeah, we're all.
Now my
smart.
pronunciation
You went
is
to college.
my pronunciation is horrendous. But a native speaker would cringe, but they would understand.
Honestly, I'm kind of sad I forgot Necrol. That's gonna have to be my next
I'm
linguistic
fucking
point.
shocked that Saki doesn't have Necro.
I had it originally, but I swapped it because I didn't think I was
well,
going
how
to
did
use
that? How
it.
did that go?
Oh well, apparently he spoke infernal, so
Yeah, who thinks to speak Infernal too?
Who would think to talk to a lich?
Me.
But these guys start shambling.
Alright, Shamblers, let's get shambling.
Fuck.
They thriller walk out of frame.
And as they move, they actually slowly, like, it's almost like like how the seas move around the Earth with the orbit of the moon, right? They seem to
Oh shit, Razzie, go move the horses.
most of them move in front of, like, between the Lich and the party.
does it hurt them if we kill them?
That's what I'm picking up on, Saki.
Does it?
But I mean, they're just gonna shamble on through, unless anybody stops.
Hey,
So, Val's gonna look at you guys as the zombies are shambling. All right, so was that weird or was that weird?
that lich is
My
rude.
my bet is the snakes will get him.
Well, as long as he's not creating new undead, I guess it's not too bad.
Seems like he just, takes care of the undead that are around.
Sure, like he gathers all the strays and finds them new homes. They're all going to a farm.
A farm downstate.
You're joking, but that might be what he's trying to do.
Start a farm.
No, like, actually put them to rest.
That does sound like that's what he was implying. Which, frankly, is
A
a little
warp
confusing,
straight to the
but
boneyard.
we didn't seem apt to want to provoke further conflict.
Well, it was a scary situation, but we managed to get out of it okay, and Hell, we even learned something. Although, Chronicler, I wouldn't report this.
I don't know. That was kind of interesting.
I
Uh,
will phrase
real
it
quick.
carefully.
We have an opportunity here to, God, this is so weird to, like, even think about.
I think it's obvious, but what kind of aura did he have?
The necromancy. Like,
That's what I thought.
Evil.
a lot of necromancy.
Oh, a necromancy aura.
Aura sight.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, he's
Like-
evil.
pure evil, huh?
Yeah, neutral evil.
Alright, that's what I thought.
That's not the worst evil.
I will, in the report, note down that we took the opportunity to avoid conflict with a lich. Or avoid combat with a lich.
Yeah, that's probably a good way to word this.
Were we in character aware that he's a lich?
I mean, if you give me a knowledge religion.
Sure, I'll go ahead and throw it
Me a
out.
brain cell check.
Mom says it's my turn with the brain cell, guys.
It could have been a revenant.
I have 18 brain cells. I think I figured it out.
What's your religion bonus as well?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
11.
11.
I don't know, guys. He seemed pretty normal to me.
Yeah, you're not sure what the fuck that was.
Probably the Fae.
But Sophia, you know that that's a lich, and you also know that liches do horrible, like act like they're the worst
Voldemort was a
people
lich.
until they're not people anymore. And
Yeah, we basically just got passed up by a war criminal.
yeah, usually the most common reason most people become liches is to live forever.
His
But
phylacteries like a
most of the
pile of
time,
children's skulls.
so like most of the time, most of the reason you don't see liches is once they become liches, they tend to just fuck off somewhere forever.
They're the worst people on the planet when they're alive.
Yeah.
And then they're just gone.
Yeah.
In
And like
character, I'll mention how I heard about a whole planet of liches.
like they're like like you know some of the reports of liches from like people who became liches and then started doing really terrible things to towns afterwards. Like they continued to be just awful. But there are also like there are reports of some people who allegedly became liches and just no one ever saw them again.
They did
From their
everything they had
cows.
to get what they needed.
They won the lottery, and then they moved to an island and disappeared.
I mean, think about it. No one's seen celery in like 50 years.
I think it's been longer than that.
Celery was a devout of Pharasma.
So are you guys just waiting for this thing to shuffle on through?
Well, I'm gonna get the horses moved first
Okay. That's fine.
before the zombies, you know.
There's a
Yeah, well,
there's a
yeah.
shattered wheel though.
Yeah, we're gonna. You know what? Like, we'll take the carriage around as the zombies are passing and start fixing the wheel.
Yeah, so like as they pass by the cart while you guys are there, the zombies when you get a clearer look at what's happening here, the zombies all stay within a certain range of the lich, and some of them like veer off towards the cart. But it's like when people walk leashless dogs. They're just interested. Like they see
Hey.
something. So they
Here,
want
Constantly
to
looking back at the lich.
I don't know, the zombies want to just walk up and pee on the cart.
But they won't leave a certain radius. And then eventually he's just shuffling down the road. So what's the plan for fixing the shattered wheel?
Well, unfortunately, my craft has nothing to do with woodwork or.
I have an all tools vest, so we have the right tools.
I don't know if tools are the problem.
Skill set.
I mean shattered. This thing is like
Yeah, we need new wood.
Splintered.
We could turn it into a trike.
Any ideas, guys? I'll be honest with you. I'm surprised I managed to get us out of that one.
Saki's
Well,
gonna look at the wheel and be like, alright, it's gonna cost you. How much is it gonna cost us?
It's time for your brilliant plan.
I've got a crowbar. Will that help?
Well, I have. An all tools vest will become an entire workshop for the task at hand. I just need material.
And what do we need?
I don't know if we could just make a wheel out here. You gotta like bend wood and cure it.
If it was a stone wheel, I could probably do something, but I'm not too good with wood. Breaks too easy.
Interestingly, only Sophia can touch the tools. And if anyone else touches it, it becomes a vest again.
Oh, here, let me help. No!
Val's just like, I fucking hate magic. Well, the other plan still stands. I can carry it like a wheelbarrow.
I can't help you with that.
I mean, I've got 10
Well,
more
other people would have to
minutes.
ride the horses, but
I'm not great at that either.
Yeah, 10 more minutes we can do of you being big.
I don't need to be.
Hmm. Oh, well then what's the problem? And then she'll just go and hop in the cart.
It'd be slow, but
Ooh, you're still big. We could probably do something with that.
Oh no, it's been
It's over.
No, I'm
several
not big.
minutes.
I declined. I declined bigness because I needed the AC.
Reject bigness.
So, again, we're back to plan A, which was jury rig. I can sacrifice it, gadgets, aka spell slots, to repair or enhance mechanical devices, such as locks, traps, and vehicles.
Was it? That's not the spell. That's the.
That's the class
The skill.
ability. I will copy paste.
Again,
What's the class?
Scavenger Investigator.
God damn it.
Would have thought that would come in handy.
So I don't know how much hit point damage
You mean the
a
rogue
broken wheel.
archetype?
Investigator archetypes? Do I need to?
No, but there's a rogue archetype.
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay. So, so a lock trap or vehicle. Okay. Wait, what? Modifier.
If I use it to enhance or impose a penalty on disabled device checks, it lasts for 10 minutes per class level.
Okay. You know what I hate? It doesn't say what kind of action it is.
I'm going to assume this is a out of combat action.
Yeah, that's probably correct. Yeah, let's go for it. I like this.
So I will. Let's see. I'll sacrifice an iron skin, so 2d6. 8. I don't know how much damage a broken wheel is, but I repaired 8 of it.
it was in the negatives.
Like, the wheel is split in half, but there's a couple of clamps holding the two halves together.
I also have a traveler's knitting tool we could probably reinforce it with.
Okay. I'd say with 8 HP, you manage to like scavenge together enough of the wheel, and then use some like metal bits to like make plating to basically screw together in some places. It doesn't look great, but it does seem functional.
Like 2 plates and a C-clamp.
Yeah.
Might have to get out and tweak it a little bit as we go.
Yeah, it's definitely something you might want to check on when you make camp.
Oh, yeah, the entire intention of this is just, like, last us long enough to make it to camp. And then we
maybe get some wood.
Well, you know, because you've been in this general area before, that wood is about to become real scarce. Like, it already kind of has.
And any wood we do find is likely already dead.
I've been in this area before. Ugh, God, it's gonna be terrible.
Here, I'm gonna everybody to this one. There we go.
This is a survival check.
Hey,
To see if I'd like remember enough about this area to maybe know about a batch of trees or something.
I mean, you know that there are a few scraggly, like, not batches of trees, but like individual trees that just stand a good ways from the road. You're not sure exactly where, but you know that if you just travel, you'll probably see it and be able to stop and bring that tree down.
Okay. In that case, after the zombie thing, I don't think it's a good idea if we split up. So, Sophia, take the other front. It's the 2 front wheels that came off.
It was the front right wheel, if I remember correctly.
Take the other front wheel off. Let's see. Razzie, you go with animals. Get the horses unhitched. Who wants to ride them?
I can take one.
I can ride on one, get it going, but I can't promise much after that.
We just need to make sure we're all together and that all the stuff is safe. This journey is gonna be a lot harder if we don't have transportation.
So wait, what's the current plan? You're gonna try to like ride up the road, get the stuff.
I'm gonna wheelbarrow it.
Oh.
but we have something that will work for the rest of the day.
That's true. Yeah, in that case, never mind. Because what I wanted to do was, if I know where some trees are, we can go get some wood. Because if trees are going to be a rarity, we need to get the wood now so we can work on this during the next few camps.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Just as we ride, there's a tree. Someone break off and go chop down a tree. But stay.
I advocate very heavily against breaking off.
Well, imagine.
I mean, how far away from the road are the trees? A couple hundred feet?
It's maybe a half mile. There's not a lot to see out here, so like visibility is pretty good.
So
But
maybe just go off-road to go by the tree with the horses and all.
if you go off road, I will need a survival check to see like how the ride is. The road here isn't great to begin with, but it's passable, right? It's something that's okay to a certain point. So you can either give me your survival check and roll the card out there, and then that
Or
will-
send a
it'll-
team to
it'll-
go
it'll
get some
save-
wood.
Yeah, it'll save time if you drive the cart out, right? Because you can drive the cart all the way to the tree, try to harvest from the tree, right, and then try to fix the cart right there. Or you guys can
Oh
dismount.
God!
What was that?
Oh,
That was crazy.
Yeah, I don't
Satan just fucking possessed your microphone.
Oh, perfect. or you guys can dismount, walk all the way to the tree, try to gather the wood, carry all the materials back, and do it, but that'll take longer. It's up to you.
I don't think efficiency is. I'm not worried about efficiency right now.
Okay.
Just because, like, getting this taken care of is the most important thing, or else we can't do the rest of this journey.
Okay.
Is everyone else in agreement with that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Maybe this time have someone walk in front of the cart if we go off road and
Check for rocks,
check for rocks.
or have someone else drive. Please tell me I don't have the highest ride skill.
I have +2.
That's decent.
Because I'm running with a 11.
That's better than mine.
Better than mine.
Yeah, well,
It's better than mine.
do you guys nat 1 a lot?
Yes.
We also don't like ride.
Oh,
Ride
5%.
skills only used for like very specific circumstances, not
Yeah,
just
that's
a
a good
guide.
He said it was a survival check for rocks.
Oh,
or
yeah.
for the road.
For going off road. Yeah.
I only have a +7 to that, and I got a nat 1.
Got a +8.
I'll walk in front. Wait, that.
I have a
No.
survival kit for whoever wants to roll it to get a +1.
I get a +1 or +5 for following tracks, not for looking for rocks and going off road. So
I miss when we had fairies to help us out with this shit.
Don't even.
Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. I wasn't, like, criticizing or anything.
I lost my magic.
Really? Because you certainly tripped up that lich.
Well, I lost that specific spell. I mean, I can kind of create a scary fairy image, but the fairy spirits won't answer my call anymore.
Very.
I'm sure Sire's just as weirded out as we are right now.
I think he might be mad at me.
I don't see why Sire would be mad at you.
I don't know. So I'll have to find out, because last time I tried to contact him, he didn't answer. At all. Like, not even a hint.
Well, remember, we've got some fucky shit going on right now, so...
Yeah. He might be mad at me about these undead things, too, because, or he doesn't even care. I don't know.
Honestly, I think Sire would be super on board with something as, well, off-brand as what we just saw.
Well, undead kind of, defile nature.
Yeah, absolutely. And yet at the same time... Hey guys, y'all ever met zombies that were cool with you?
I mean, you're asking a literal... Like, I don't even know where he is in the Fey hierarchy. I don't know anything about him. I want to know. And he knows something that I need to know.
Well, I'm sure I'll come back to you. Pat you on the shoulder. All right, everybody, pack everything up. Get that wheel back on, and let's get moving.
All right, let me summon my Fey spirits. Oh, wait.
I know a good batch of trees we can hit before we leave the, well, she air quotes, wooded area.
Tell you what, I can entertain you. You want to see some card tricks?
I'm good.
It's about what I can do for all this. Now this flexes, shows off his scrawny arms.
Are you, like... Do you
No,
think you can't contribute?
I mean, I can contribute, it's just... I'm good at talking to people and shooting rainbows.
In hindsight, Leslie, what was the DC for that fucking lich diplomacy?
But you roll on it twice. Because you're literally... The diplomacy was to see if you could portray or to convey what you were saying, even though you don't speak the same language.
What's your diplomacy, Val?
2.
Yeah,
I have plus 16.
I know. I wish you could have done that. But also, I'm like the fucking
Leader?
no. I'm apparently the highest of highs, lowest of lows guy.
I guess so.
I nat 1 a lot. I nat 20 a lot. There is no in between. I can't just get a nice, good
Hit or
16
miss.
on something.
Hit or miss. Fuck.
Crit or miss.
I'm not allowed to roll a normal number. I'm not allowed.
Who needs D20 when you could have a D2?
So, I guess we're gonna get on the way and, see about finding some trees. What are you chuckling about?
Finding trees.
Oh, God.
Alright. It's
Alright.
it's pretty slow moving, right? It's not the fastest cart in the world. But eventually, Val, give me a perception check. Let's see what the timing's like.
Oh, why me?
I'm looking for the tree.
I got a 26 on the survival. There it is.
Yeah, you had seen this tree in the distance before. I believe you said you guys are going to dismount for it, right?
I mean,
I
someone's
think
got
so.
to stay with the cart, but
I'll stay with the cart.
Was
You guys, dismount. I also stay with the cart. It takes a decent amount of time to walk that half mile over kind of unforgiving terrain until you reach this tree. The tree looks gnarled and twisted, right? Like this tree has not had a great go of it. At first, you're not even sure the tree's still alive, but there's some living wood in there. I guess it's a survival. If somebody's gonna help, you can roll
Please
it at
help.
advantage. Whoever wants to roll the survival to try to. Does anybody have an axe?
I have an
No.
any tool.
But I can put plant bane on my weapon.
Nah, here you go.
fuck.
I'll just hand the any tool over and it'll shift into axe form.
I could put plant bane on that.
We don't want to kill the tree.
I fucking hate
Yes, we-
plants.
It's already at like 5 HP.
Just
I mean,
take, like, one
we
hit,
are
the
killing
whole
the
branch.
tree.
So, whoever's gonna do it, you can roll it. Roll with advantage because I'm sure you're gonna have some form of help.
Okay. Who's got the highest survival?
Probably you.
Probably, yeah. It makes more sense for Val to be the one swinging an axe.
I have 7 survival.
I have a 5
Alright.
for this.
I think I have a -1. No, I have a
And
1.
do you trust Saki with an axe?
I've got 0 survival.
I'm not sure how I feel about Saki right now.
Someone else should be doing this.
And athletics would work too, probably.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Athletics?
Yeah, I mean, you're swinging an axe. It's not.
Yeah,
There-
it's plus
there's-
12.
There's definitely some finesse that's required here, like some control. Oh yeah. There's not a lot of what is considered usable wood in this tree, right? And it takes maybe like 2 or 3 hours of very careful axe swings after you felled the tree to get to the center where there's some like pliable, straight enough grain to use.
This delicate swing looks very out of character for Val.
It's you guys get probably a few good planks, like definitely way more than enough to fix the wheel.
In hindsight, we probably should have gotten like some repair tools while we were in town, or materials to fix it in case it went bad.
Yeah, if only somebody just bought a wagon wheel.
If only someone bought a wagon wheel.
So, it takes a good bit to get all the stuff back to the cart. I'm sure you guys can, you know, get it at two ends and carry it over. In the meantime, Nihilus, give me a perception check.
Alrighty.
Here we go.
Time to screw the pooch.
You'll be fine.
Hey, not too bad.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Let's do something.
You see it right coming, right before the void opens up on top of you.
And the whole carriage gets cut in half by a rift.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's probably gonna be time to set up camp by the time they get back. If you want, you can take it upon yourself to start setting up camp, but just wait for everybody to get back so they can help. But like, if you're not doing the camp setup, what did you want to do in the meantime? Because you have a few hours to yourself here for once.
Right after taking some time to look around, Alice is gonna get in the carriage and
What are you looking around for exactly?
just for anything unusual, and he'll start trying to set up camp.
Okay. Give me a perception check specifically for when you go look around.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just starting to set up camp to get it done ahead of time.
By the time everybody gets back, you guys are probably, well, I guess not back, right? So you guys can see camp is being set up from where you guys are. You guys are on a bit of a decline. It's not like a hill or anything, but it's, a slight elevation drop. There's a gradual drop there. Val, give me a perception check. Oh yeah. You see up ahead of you, between you and camp, there is like a rock that wasn't there before.
She stops. Okay, now guys, I know this is going to sound weird, but there's something you need to know about me. I pay attention to every rock that we pass by on this road. She points it out.
Understandable.
That
Yeah.
motherfucker was not here before.
How big is it?
It's probably
Is it
a
like
little
a
bit
large
bigger
boulder?
than
The
it's probably
size of a small boulder?
yeah, exactly. It's a small boulder.
It's not a boulder. It's a rock.
Well, it is a nice rock, Val, but I don't understand. Are you concerned about it?
Yeah, I'm really concerned about it, actually.
Real quick, are you like, you're just openly addressing the party about it?
You know what? Yeah, I am.
Okay. There is a flourish from the rock, like it becomes apparent that the rock was actually like some sort of cloth or like a tarp that was well obscured, right, to look like a rock. And there's this small creature, scaly, and it has a small well, it's appropriately sized for it, shield, and let me see something. I'm sorry. No, there is. No, I'm sorry. I'm backwards here. It has no shield. It has open hand, and it has like this long, thin blade in its other hand, and it's probably like 20 feet away from you, right? And you hear it. You don't speak. What language do you speak, Val?
I speak Dwarven, Giant, Sylvan, and Common.
Perfect. You just hear it making these like weird barks and like almost like chirps at you, and it points. It's got this like a fencing stance, and it's pointing its blade at you, menacingly.
She kind of looks at the rest of you guys, specifically at the smarter ones in the group.
Do I recognize the language?
Are we being accosted by a kobold
What?
ninja?
What languages do you speak, Sophia? I'm trying to.
Common, Abyssal, Celestial, Infernal, Elven, Ignan, Terran, Aquan, Orin.
Okay.
I have halfling, goblin, draconic.
Yeah, Draconic, Gnome, Sylvan. Yeah.
What about Corvo?
Nope.
Common, Abyssal, Celestial, Infernal, Aklo, Sylvan, Giant, and Ancient Osiriani.
Okay.
Yeah, Abyssal and Celestial, yeah.
You speak Giant too?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So it's just Saki and Razzie that understand this. It says in Draconic. It's a very simple phrase, right? It's literally just 2 sentences, and it repeats itself again. Whenever Val doesn't respond, it steps forward a bit. It says, "My name is Iplu Mozo. You killed my father. Prepare to
Oh
die."
my.
Val, what did you do to this thing?
Hello, Iplu.
Is it a kobold? It's
Yeah.
a kobold. Like
Yeah,
if we
it's
fought
a-
kobolds.
It's a kobold.
Yeah,
you
hold
got
on,
the wrong
Iplu.
group here.
Yeah, let's talk about this. Val, did you kill this thing's father?
I mean, probably.
She said
Look, a lot of
probably.
kobolds were attacking
Yeah.
us. Okay.
She says
So-
blithely.
So this is one of the kobolds that was squirreled out of Lake Messini.
Evidently.
I
Man.
mean, you don't recognize this kobold, but give me a I don't know, just
What did
either
you
Well,
guys
it's-
do out of Messina?
I mean, I remember that they had time to move their eggs out of the tunnels.
Yeah, because we let them have time.
You know
See,
what, give me an intelligence check with advantage, Sophia.
We actively chose to not genocide them.
This is while they're still out and I'm not there, right?
Yeah, you could probably see the commotion. That's with advantage now.
Holy shit, that's undefined 5.
What is
You
that?
rolled 1d20 KH.
Oh,
it's key
sorry, it
points.
was supposed to be 2d20.
Yeah, 1d20.
You keep.
Just rolling. It's still.
Oh my god.
Got him. Okay. Yeah, you don't remember too much extra.
I mean, look. So, one of the jobs that we ran, there were a
Actually,
lot of kobolds attacking us.
I want the same thing. I want an intelligence check with advantage from Val. Because if anybody should remember this, it should be Val. But we'll see. Yeah, there it is. Val, this kobold, you don't know a lot about. Actually, you know what? I don't know. It's a give me knowledge arcana. Real quick. Just a flat knowledge arcana.
Prepare to be whelmed.
I know, right? Need to see how much Val knows about kobold. Strangely, she knows a decent amount. This kobold's not like super young, right? But he's not super old. He's by kobold standards, this is an adult, right? Not a. It's like a young adult. And specifically, this kobold has a striking resemblance to a specific kobold that made a stand in a hallway.
You're gonna have to refresh my memory because that was a while ago.
Yeah, okay. Because it's a 21, so Val remembers this fairly well. So when you guys were when you guys were under Lake Messini and being accosted by kobolds, you guys reached a certain choke point where there was a specific kobold who seemed better equipped than the rest of the kobolds, who took a defensive stance in a hallway and just postured menacingly. And you guys pushed past him and slaughtered him.
Well, if I remember, it attacked us when we pushed past.
Yes, it attacked you. Pushed past.
And then I think Val one-shot it.
It was not too much past a one shot. I think it lasted like 2 rounds.
We tried to ignore them.
Look, every encounter we have with something intelligent, we try to let it live. She kind of makes this.
You guys were pretty pissed about kobolds by then.
They did keep cheap shotting us.
They kept cheap shotting us. She makes this motion like she. Aha! I remember you. Well, not you, but
he repeats the line and steps forward again.
Yeah, what's it saying exactly?
Whoa.
Is it bowing up to me?
Whoa. Okay, maybe we could settle our differences here diplomatically.
I mean, I'd love to, but also I gotta give the little guy a chance of revenge.
Yeah, it sounds like you deserve it, Val.
Oh, no. Don't get me wrong. The kobolds refused to see reason. We tried really hard.
You really don't have to give it a chance at revenge.
I have the arrow scars to prove it.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw my S-top.
Hold on, I'm gonna ask it. Are you sure you want to do this? You could probably just die here.
I'll identify myself as a friend of the kobolds and tell her that I do not wish to see anyone harmed here.
Yeah, now if you wanted to kill her, you would find her alone.
I love that. I love that Val can't understand what Saki is saying. I'm gonna give you a sense motive, actually. Because I want to know if Val can piece together that Saki is giving this thing tips on how to kill me.
He's like mimicking smothering her with a pillow.
No.
Yeah, Val's completely lost on this. She's too focused on giving this thing a chance to get revenge. Saki, you don't think this thing is concerned about walking away from this?
Oh no.
Yeah, he seems
Don't tell
pretty
me it's
serious, Val.
Don't tell me it's suicidal.
Just
Suicide
maybe,
by
like,
cop?
don't kill it.
So
Let him have, like, a comeback arc.
Just leave it.
Yeah, don't kill it.
I mean, look, if we try to walk past it, it's just gonna swing at me just like its fucking dad did, okay?
No, it's an honor duel, is
But
what it is.
What if we just give it your dad, Val?
Fuck off. My
even trickier.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't ask that. Yeah, look, I'll take it easy on it, okay?
Why?
It's for honor.
I mean,
And
I don't give a shit
think
about
it's
honor.
gonna-
There's no honor in being a nuisance lizard.
They're not a nuisance necessarily.
They
Okay.
are absolutely nuisances.
Tell you what, Saki, would you kindly explain to this kobold that the reason I had to kill its parent is because it swung at us when we tried to leave it alone?
Okay. I'm gonna respond back in Draconic. She accepts the duel.
I will let her know that that is not what she said.
Can kind of stomp her foot and kind of.
I'll relay the message. Let her know that.
Thank you, Razzie.
Let the Cobalt know that Val said that the group was attacked by your father, and they only defended themselves.
This is the weirdest day. Like, while you're relaying that, Val just looks at Sophia and is like, this is the strangest day.
I already have my weapon drawn. I am ready to just walk up and stab this thing.
Razzie, give me a sense move.
Are we really giving more time to the nuisance lizard?
Oh,
Yeah,
come
just-
on.
Just
We
fight
gave
it,
time to the
Val.
Lich.
Well, I mean,
Honestly, that
more than-
saved time.
Yeah, it doesn't even. Razzie doesn't even seem to notice you. As far as you are aware, this thing is not paying attention to anyone but Val. And Val, you feel something come over you.
I gotta fight this motherfucker.
You feel like you can sense the mindset this thing is in. So much so that for a moment, the rest of the world falls away, and it's just you and this thing.
Oh my.
Psychic duel.
Lizard Samurai. God damn it.
Not knowing any of this is happening, and honestly annoyed that we've spent this much time on a kobold, I'm going to slumber hex the kobold.
Okay.
Wait, no, we should make it stronger.
I'm actually on board. That's what I plan to do.
I'm gonna give it
Well,
human
you guys
being.
can buff it as much as you like while it's
I-
passed out.
No, I plan to beat it, let it live, and tell it to come back at me whenever it's ready.
You're 10 years too young.
Okay,
What's
alright.
the slumber hex?
I just-
Then this ignore me.
Until- Ignore me! Until
Ignore
this
me.
thing absolutely fucking bodies me.
With
No,
my sense, could I
Sophia's
tell how
absolutely
strong
on
it
board
was?
with just stabbing this thing.
Yeah,
Or-
well, Val's swords are out, and she's walking towards it.
Speaking of hexes, is anybody hurt?
What kind of aura does it have?
Slightly.
I could use a bop before camp.
I'm at 34 of 50.
I've taken a scratch.
And you're stomping into battle.
Dude, it provoked me.
It has
I
Okay.
can't let the chip lie.
yeah, the aura is chaotic.
Okay. Can I detect
My
its
ally.
speed?
What was I supposed to do? Let your dad stab me? Yes!
Sorry, what was the
Yes.
question?
What kind of aura was it?
Chaotic.
Chaotic neutral.
Chaotic nature. Okay, yeah.
So the most evil.
Literally
I
the
can't-
worst it could be.
Can I see from where I am that it's just a single kobold bothering them?
If you
Give
do
me-
Nicholas
anything at all.
has no idea what's going on, but just
Give me a perception check, just because of the there's a decent amount of like tall dead grass. Yeah, you can see like this little figure that had like revealed itself from a rock. Like as it moved over, you see this tiny figure standing in front of Val, and Val walking towards it, and it slowly inching towards her.
All right. Nihilus is gonna look at this coming battle, go in his tent, and go to sleep.
Will it let me touch it?
Actually, hold on, Val. Give me a I guess it's knowledge religion. Give me a knowledge religion.
sure. I thought you were gonna say will save, to which I would say no. I accept the challenge.
Also, are you gonna slumber hex this thing? Because I heard a slumber hex happening.
26.
No, if like Val is clearly trying to have a moment here,
So
which
Val,
is
are you
given
gonna be
given the
first
slow
one?
drawing of the swords.
Actually, Val, you'll know this before you decide to go in, right? Are or whether or not to go in. That moment of being alone with this creature. You've spent a lot of time in quarantine, right? And even if it's just from like little snippets that you might have heard from the news or not criers, but like at some point you would have had to have learned some interrogation skills, and you would have had transcripts to read through. And I don't know if that's something she's into, but it comes to you in this moment just based on what happened. And it's basically something being described by someone who had been apprehended by a high-ranking, one of the high-ranking of the, hold on, I don't actually have my notes open. My brain, hold on. I've been doing this off the cuff. Desktop. It's not a desktop. Notes. Why don't I have this notes open already? Here we go. The righteous. Thank God. So the one of the high-ranking was the righteous who had apprehended like a truly evil person. They had recounted their own apprehension, and the person who had apprehended them was a paladin. You think this thing's smiting?
Paladin.
I think you're muted.
Did I just get fucking smited by a kobold? And she says it aloud, just like that.
Did I recognize a smiting going on?
Actually, Rez, you're a paladin, aren't you?
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, give me a knowledge religion with advantage.
Oh. How strong was the aura?
I mean,
It's a kobold.
let me
Yeah,
look
that's
at let me look at the spell real quick. Again, the actual detect spell. I love it. I love it when the page moves a little bit after I decide to click on a link, and it moves a different link under my mouse.
Yeah, it says
After you
knowledge
clicked.
religion to detect the aura's strength is
Strong.
DC 15. Okay, so okay. Neat.
Strong, chaotic.
So like out of character, we talking like this thing would body me, or am I about to get dumpstered by this kobold?
What is
Also,
it even
Razzie,
smiting?
Razzie, you know, it's not your style, right? This isn't your forte as a paladin. You're more of a generalist paladin, I'm sure.
Yeah.
As far as like this specific interaction, but you are aware that there are certain individuals who take up being a paladin just for vengeance. Like, they have a very specific target in mind when they become
Can I
paladin.
try to determine what it's actually smiting? Because it's not smite evil, and it can't be smite chaos because it's
Smite Val.
chaotic.
Might that thing.
Good.
Smite named enemy.
Smite targeted vengeance.
Works for me.
It
I'm like,
makes
oh yeah,
sense.
you got smited.
It's a specific, like, usually these people aren't, like, this is something you probably learned with your time in Westbound, actually, not from the Righteous. But yeah, Val, knowing what you know, you're free to make the first move or don't.
Out of character, explain to me what Smite does again. I know it increases damage against me. Does it increase their AC?
It's yeah, they get their, it would be charisma bonus to AC, but I doubt that. Yes,
They're harder to hit. It's easier for them to hit you, and when they do an assload of damage and bypass all DR.
Yeah, the bonus to hit's half their paladin level, and bonus to damage is the charisma mod normally.
Yeah, and don't worry, you're not a dragon or celestial, so you'll be fine.
No, I'm me. And this thing has decided to exact its vengeance entirely on me.
Are you gonna let me buff it, Val?
No.
And
Oh.
But I will engage.
Okay.
Because, if something goes wrong, then the worst I'll have to deal with is the people who already make fun of me making fun of me some more.
Sophia is going to be right behind you. Because once you said this thing smote you, no more games.
As she's walking towards it, she even says, "This thing's here for me, and only me."
I don't give a fuck about that.
Alright.
Yeah, that's dumb, boss.
Yeah, do you want to buff?
So yeah, if you're gonna walk up and take your swing, go for it.
Okay. Let's see how this goes. So, Val starts walking towards this kobold, and then her stride kind of picks up. She starts going faster. On her ankles, some runes flash a light. She's covered in wind, and she's gonna fucking rocket into the sky.
Rocket into the sky.
Well, she's gonna jump really fucking high. Does a 26 hit this thing?
Oh yeah, 26 will hit.
Shit, is it a vindictive bastard? That's an actual archetype, isn't it?
Alright, so, I am going to be dealing, looks like 2d6 plus 5 from the raw weapon damage. And, make sure I got the right numbers. First time using this. Val comes down on this thing. I don't know how high. You want to say that she jumped? I don't care. It's probably a jump higher than most you guys can do.
Wait, what's this? So, I'm assuming this is a maneuver, right?
This is leaping strike. Use my acrobatics instead of attack. If I hit, I deal an additional 66 damage.
Leaping strike. Oh, that's a combat feat. That's not it.
Now this is a maneuver.
I hate all of this.
The Book of Weeaboo Fightan Magic.
There's just a billion things. Here we go. Too many things called leaping strike. Alright. Daring feat acrobatics, jump. Do that. Yep. Any bonus penalties, blah blah blah. Enhancement, sure. Yep. And then you deal an additional 66. Okay, makes sense to me.
So yeah. How is it looking?
28 damage. Give me a second. It's still standing. It's definitely a huge blow. It's not having a great time.
And how about so we can get this story straight? You tell me how that looked after the jump.
It's a 26. I think it's standing. Wait a second. Acrobatics.
I don't know if you want to use just base acrobatics rules for this or.
Makes sense to me to use base acrobatics for a high jump, right?
It's not like it's changing any of the acrobatics rules.
No, it's just purely for flavor. I'm wondering,
I can fall
getting the story
like a
straight.
high jump,
You have a running start.
4 feet plus.
It was 20 feet away, so plenty of room.
Is plus 4, so 5 feet would have been a 20. So you jump 6 feet in the air. Yeah, it's a decent.
Doesn't give off the rune magic feel I'm looking for though.
6 feet's a really high. You're not even 6 feet tall.
Some good verticals.
2 meters.
I need to invest more in acrobatics.
You jumped higher than you are tall.
Yep, I need jumpomancy.
You jumped 1.5 vowels.
Fuck. Oh man, come on.
And then you come down on this thing, and it puts its blade flatly across, and it tries to deflect most of this, but it's offhand, and it probably has it's off, so its left shoulder is probably dislocated, but it still stands.
Okay.
Yep. And real quick,
Time for a nat 20 smite.
Let me see a initiative from Sophia, since she's jumping in.
Yeah, is Sophia gonna move before this kobold?
That's the question.
Probably not.
Probably
Not looking good, Jim.
Let's see. I'll roll just a regular d20. Oh,
Oh my god.
no, Sophia will go first.
Wow.
Overconfident. Yeah, this blow staggers this creature for a moment, Sophia.
Okay, then
Val just really wanted you guys to see, like, that she was a capable fighter.
Nothing
I
like
will
the
go ahead
kobold to
and
do that.
I'm going to be making a enraging strike.
Raging strike. Okay.
Oh, and 19
Threat, is that-
a nat 19 is a threat.
So confirm it. It confirms.
Okay, enraging strike deals 10 bonus damage. I don't know if maneuvers are considered precision damage or not.
Vale, do you know? You've played maneuvers before.
I don't remember.
Can they crit?
I believe they can. I don't see why they can't, but
Gross.
I don't
And then-
know.
It has to make a DC 18 will save or be taunted into attacking me.
Let's do the damage first.
See if it matters.
Yeah. What's your is it Primal Fury? Is that what
No, that's Iron Tortoise.
you're doing, Iron Tortoise?
My maneuver trees are sorry, I'm playing a warder is the class. It has access to Broken Blade, Golden Lion,
So what
Iron
is it
Tortoise,
called?
Primal Fury, Eternal Guardian, and Piercing Thunder.
It's on Iron Tortoise then.
Yes.
Okay.
Enraging Strike is a level 2 maneuver.
Yeah, roll your damage.
I'll let you decide if the flat 10 is multiplied.
I mean, yeah, it's usually
It's dead.
Yeah, it's usually roll plus max.
Oh, right. Right. So, +1 damage. because I rolled a 4 and a 3 on the last two.
How much is it total?
21.
What? How is it 21 total?
The first two D4s were 1 and 2. The second
you rolled
4.
all the dice instead of.
Yeah, I rolled all 4 dice instead of max.
Well, that's max plus roll, so 20 plus, so it's 44.
No. Sorry. That's my normal roll.
Okay, so 2d4 is the normal roll, right?
Plus 10 from.
And then it crit.
And then it crit.
Okay. So 20.
31?
20 is just the flat modifier that we're getting. And then 3 plus
8.
8. 8?
So 31.
Yeah, 31. Yeah. So what are you actually aiming for when you come down? Because it is a crit.
Torso, because the point of the flavor of the text is the pain causes it to react violently. So it torso somewhere, probably the gut.
Okay. You come down, targeting like the area under the neck before the rough chainmail he has on begins, right? And you thrust downward, and there's this like blinding red light on impact, and when the light subsides, the creature is just unconscious on the ground.
Combat drops?
Yeah.
Okay. Val's gonna check on this thing, like, right now. She's gonna, like, poke it with a sword. Want a heal check?
Does it have a wound where I was aiming?
No. Give me a heal check.
You ready for this? Fuck.
Stay. See, okay, man.
The 16s?
So what are you trying to check with the heal check exactly?
I want to make sure he's alive.
He's breathing.
And stabilize him if I can.
I mean, a 15 will stabilize. I believe you only beat a 10, right? For heal. It's been a million years since I've used heal. Hold on.
He's a 15, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, perfect then.
So, like, you just get done fucking stabbing this thing, and then Val walks up behind you and starts patching it up.
Did they remove stabilize? Am I losing my mind?
Well? Or from...
Straight up, it's not on the chart anymore. It's not on the page.
It's called provide first aid.
He's referring
Which
to a
is
cantrip.
DC 15. Standard action.
Cantrip?
Perfect.
No, the heal check. It is
Yeah,
DC 15.
Provide first aid.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
15.
So yeah, you're able to stabilize him. Mostly it's just resetting the dislocated shoulder. And there's like a small puncture right above where the chainmail starts. It doesn't go too deep, but it is bleeding a bit. and you're able to just apply some pressure while this thing's unconscious to stop it. So I'll say you're probably still applying pressure for it'll probably take like 5 minutes or so.
While I'm doing this, I'll make sure I hand off the sword and all of his offensive equipment to, like, Sophia or someone close by.
That's
Just
all
make
he
sure
really has is the sword.
Oh, poor thing. He tried his best. He tried
It
so
is.
hard and got so far.
You guys done fooling around with the lizard?
Okay, look. I just got smited by a kobold. You can't tell me that's not cool.
It is pretty cool. I'm a
This
paladin.
kobold hates me so much. I don't think that would have worked on any of you guys.
I've done nothing to this kobold's family.
In fact, like half of like the classical paladin doctrine is based on hate.
So, yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll bandage this thing up and we can just head back to camp. Fucking...
Why are you wasting our bandages?
They're my bandages. And this doesn't affect the group, okay? This affects me.
When it comes back and tries to kill you again, it's going to affect the group.
What do you want me to do? Kill it because it's upset its family died?
Kill it because it wanted to kill you.
Or at least move aside, because you clearly don't know what you're doing with these bandages.
Nathaniel, you give me diplomacy. I want to see how I'll react to this.
Stops applying pressure, starts applying sword.
It starts applying pressure to the neck.
Okay.
Alright.
I mean, that is where the wound was.
Just start choking him, but maintain eye contact with Sophia. Be like, is this what you want?
Is this what you wanted?
She'll sigh and say, look, I just don't think that... Yeah, we had to kill its parents, whatever, and it wants to come back and it's mad, but if we just kill it... I don't know, no one learns anything. Look, I won't take care of it, but, like, let's just leave it alone. Bandage it up, walk away. If it comes for me again, we can gang up on it, kick it around, and then leave again. Until it learns its lesson. Eventually, the message has got to get through that, like, if we wanted to kill it, we would. And then, I don't know, maybe it can tell other kobolds that, hey, these guys aren't actually bad. We're just angry, aggressive creatures that attack everything in sight.
I stayed with some kobolds for a while.
They only kill parents.
Here, Razzie, do you have some rope?
The Dawn kobolds?
Of course, I have some rope.
Alright, tie the thing up.
I think Saki was
Wait.
talking about the humans.
That's as a paladin, I can't do that.
If you tie it up and we leave it, it's gonna die out here.
No, we're gonna reason with it. We're gonna
There's
tell
no
it to
reasoning
stop-
with it.
To stop coming after us, or we're gonna kill it the next time. And then that way we leave here with no qualms, no issues. We tell it what you want to tell it, and send it on its way.
You do realize that this thing is not gonna be reasoned with, right?
That's what the rope is for.
Okay, well,
We can let it live this time, but I'm not gonna... Our occupation is too dangerous to have recurring threats.
our occupation originally was to be adventurers and to explore the world, not
A
kill
world
everything
that's
that we
trying
saw.
to kill us every time we turn around.
Really? Because the zombies didn't try. Hell, we talked to them. Stranger things have happened. A kobold just came after me because it wants revenge for its family. It doesn't understand. We'd be killing it in ignorance. Look, there's some things out there that, yeah, absolutely, they gotta fucking go. Demons? Absolutely. I will do anything in my power to rid this planet of the scourge that is those Hellspawn. But this, and she points to the kobold, you'd feel the same way. This isn't something that only knows hatred. This is something that learned it from us.
Here, Razzie, can I get your rope? I'm gonna cast message, and I'm gonna ask Nihilus if
Thank
he
you.
can come over here and reason with this this hellbent kobold.
All right.
Objectively, Sophia's right.
Does
Wait, what?
Nothing. He's just like, I'm gonna take the rope and cast message. Ask the rope. No, carry on. My brain's just bad.
I mean, is message enough to wake someone up?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't have line of sight to you.
Yeah.
Give me a.
Disregard.
Oh yeah, you have to have line of sight for message, huh?
Pretty sure I have to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure as well.
I will see.
Can someone go get Nihilus?
Yeah, you point your finger at each creature you want to receive the message.
Yeah.
You don't want me talking to this thing. I'll be like, come at me again.
I agree with Sophia. I want to be clear. I agree with Sophia. I feel like honor duels are, frankly, stupid. They're for fools that don't have anything left to work for.
I don't know if you noticed, but that wasn't even an honor duel.
It was certainly something.
Look, I'm down for trying to reason with it, but I can't be the one to do it. It hates me. Let's bring it to Nihilus. Just throw Nihilus in the room and close the door.
Somebody just
Nihilus is sleepy.
picked up
I will
the-
budge that much. We talk to it this time
If it comes back
and let
again,
it go. If it comes back again,
then we tried.
then we tried.
That's all I ask, guys. I know it sounds stupid.
Who has the sword?
Its sword?
I think so. I probably would have handed it to whoever was closest, so probably Sophia.
I don't think I ever put my sword away. So
it's
no,
double
that would have
sword.
gone to probably Saki or
That holds.
I'm
it
literally
back,
not holding anything.
literally hands it back.
Um,
Hold this. Hold this.
right.
Just keeps going back until it's the
I'll
mind the
take
boat
it.
thing.
I don't
Cards.
trust Saki with this thing's sword, to be honest.
What?
I don't. Val.
So
Fine,
it
Val.
sounds like Corbin
Does-
can have it because he's the only one.
Does the
Broken.
sword look magic?
Yeah, I'm going to take the bandages and the first aid kit from Val.
Okay.
Because you don't know what you're doing.
Clearly.
Does the sword have an aura?
Cause.
I inflict pain. I do not fix it.
Sword doesn't seem to have an aura.
And I'm going to put the bandages away. I'm
So
going to ask again, did Rousey give me the rope?
Did Rozzy give you the rope?
Rousey, did you give me the rope? Do I even have my own rope?
How do you not have your own rope?
What's your inventory?
I'm sure you have your own rope.
No, I don't have my own rope.
They're
Take
like
my
every
rope.
kit.
I got 50 foot.
There, whatever. Tie it up.
Gotta run down
Alright.
to the rope and rickety stool store.
The rope store. All right. Once the kobold is secured, I'm assuming while we're tying it up, could somebody get Nihilus?
I'm just gonna drag it back to camp.
No, you need to drag the wood back to camp.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's fair.
So in that case, who is relocating the kobold?
I guess I can.
Okay.
Why does Ryan sound
That's really sus.
He's asking a lot of questions.
I can help relocate. And by that I mean supervise.
Kill it.
So Val and
Um,
I'm sure someone else is gonna help carry the planks.
I can shove its sword in my.
I think Corvo
I've got the
his
sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It's not a real issue to get him back to the camp. It's not that far away.
About to show up, and Nihilus is gonna be very confused.
Yeah. Alex,
Stop bringing in strays.
Alex, I'll be shocked if their constant bickering when they show back up to camp doesn't wake you up.
Yeah,
they're deep in a philosophical quandary.
I will pop out of my tent once I wake up from their arguing. Just hey, I'm trying to start my 2 hours of sleep so I can keep watch all night. What's going on?
Nihilus, can you tell this kobold to leave Val alone?
Does it speak?
Corvo shows up asking you this question to talk to an unconscious, tied-up kobold that Sophia's carrying.
Can
Oh,
Nihilus
yes.
make the intelligence
Sorry,
check?
Dragging, not carrying.
Drag.
One moment. I'm gonna make some rapid hand motions, and I'm going to touch the kobold and heal it for 12.
Can Nihilus make that intelligence check to be like, oh shit, is that kobold?
Yeah, sure. Give me an intelligence check.
Alright.
I'll say with advantage, because Nihilus was strangely up in the front of that fight. Yeah, Nihilus, you don't... It's not that you recognize this kobold, but you can see the striking resemblance of that one kobold in this kobold.
Nihilus just stares at the group, looks at the kobold, looks to Val, points to the kobold, and just, you're serious.
It smited me, man.
Why didn't you kill it?
That's what I've been saying.
We hate those. I hate those. They shot me so many times.
Yeah, I know. They shot me too, okay? I had to use a couch as cover. It was embarrassing.
I know. I was there.
But also, I don't know. We gotta give it a chance to move on from this shit. Look, weirder things have happened. Like I told them, we just, had a borderline friendly conversation with a lich.
Okay. What languages does it speak?
She looks to the rest of you guys.
Draconic.
Yeah. I don't know how to speak that.
We have a translator.
Will that be enough?
Yeah, Razzie, come translate.
What?
You guys handle that. I'm gonna work on the wagon wheel.
Yeah, it's stirring to consciousness because of the healing.
By the way, who else was hurt?
I could use a boop. Just top off.
I still have 34, but
Who's
Full health. Done.
translating
for-
again?
Razzie.
Razzie's gonna be translating. So, someone we can trust.
20 for
What?
Val. Who else was hurt? Just Val and Sophia?
Wait, I got 20 back?
I've
Yeah.
got a touch of damage, but I'm
Some high
okay.
rolls.
Damn, son. I'm
Okay,
full
Razzie,
health.
you get 15.
That'll do it.
Razzie, do you speak Sylvan or Aklo?
Nope, just Goblin, Halfling, and Draconic, and Common.
I
I
speak Sylvan.
speak Sylvan.
Okay, well,
I Sprechen.
Nihilus just looks at the kobold. Well, come here, Razzie.
I Spriggan.
Fuck.
Spriggan to Sylvan.
And when does it wake up?
Oh, it's stirred awake and has brought itself up to like a sitting position, and it's got like a 1,000-yard stare.
Nihilus is gonna crouch down in front of the kobold and just, in a very friendly manner, just kind of raise a hand, wave to him, just, "Hi there."
His name is Iplu, is that right?
How did you piece that? Oh, that's right. My name is Ziplu. You killed my. Yeah, okay.
It was Iplo?
Iplu.
Iplu, got it. Alright, hi Iplu. You need to go home now.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll repeat it in Draconic.
It's just kind of sitting and staring off the road back where the fight happened.
Nihilus will sigh and just ask, Iplu, what was your plan here?
Relay. Yeah.
I think we can just assume that that's going to get relayed.
Yeah, okay. But not necessarily. I don't know why you guys are trusting Razzie with this.
Yeah, I don't know how Razzie's gonna translate it.
Yeah, exactly.
Could make up a lie.
Could. She could say whatever she wants.
You're right. We
See,
should
See,
get
would
Stock to
never
do it.
betray us like that.
Razzie, give me a diplomacy check. I'll say with advantage because you're basically just a conduit for Nihilus.
You want me to give any at all?
No, because it's still Razzie that has to deliver.
Yeah. Hey!
Second time that's happened.
Okay, I need to make a.
Oh no.
This. Okay. Rez, give me a sense motive. I'll say because of the high diplomacy, the sense motive will be an advantage. You're actually decent at
Not
sense
terrible. Yeah.
motive. Give me a heal check, just a flat heal check as well.
It's gonna be bad.
Probably. Yeah, it's bad.
Ooh, that's bad.
Okay. You're thinking this creature might be in shock.
I'll go a little off script. Let it know that I've lived amongst kobolds for a while in the past, so I understand your need for revenge. I understand how close your clans are. But this isn't the way to do it. That woman out there, she's crazy. She could slice you down with her eyes alone. You get what I'm saying? Like, maybe you just go back home and think things over. Grow up a little bit.
Nihilus will look to Razzie and just... Did you tell him that he needs to get stronger before he can take on Val again?
I inferred it.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of what my plan is here, to send him off on his way, so... Maybe you can have a rivalry with Val? I don't know, but... I mean, this all seems pointless to me. But I'm trying here. Well, honestly, no, I take that back. In fact...
The...
Paladin and Paladin here.
Give me a diplomacy check, Razzie, just a flat one.
Oof.
Didn't you get 2 nat 20s?
No,
Nope.
they were dirty 20s. If Blue says something, it's almost as if he's not saying it to you, right? He's still looking.
Fixated.
Yeah, he's still fixated on where the battle happened, and you just hear him say blade.
What'd he say,
Just
Ramsey?
kind of twirling the sword around blithely behind everybody.
He said
Ooh.
blade.
I am going to
Corvo, give me a perception check while you're holding onto the blade. You don't speak Draconic, if I remember right, man.
No, I do not.
That's fine. So you don't know what's happening over here.
Nope, no idea.
13's fine. It's a little blade. You've spent a decent amount of time holding onto it. There is some sort of inscription on the handle.
Oh, it's his dad's sword.
But yeah,
Oh, hey.
Razzie, all he says is blade. And he repeats it a few times, like every, 10, 20 seconds.
Nice. We'll look between the kobold and did Corvo say anything about the inscription?
I think he wants
Oh,
his sword back, Corvo.
Yeah, I'm gonna point out the inscription to Saki and ask her what that means. What does that say?
What does this say?
It's Draconic in characters, but they aren't proper. It's not a proper word. Phonetically, it sounds out like Mazo.
Is it Drakanji?
Yeah, basically.
It's Drakanji.
Actually, give me a linguistics check.
I'm good at those. I hope. No, I've cursed it.
Give me a
Inevitably.
Give me a cursed linguistic check.
Cursed linguistics. There you are.
Oh yeah. It's not super. There's obviously like an accent to the actual calligraphy of this, but even still, you know that because of the way that it's written, like there's different characters, right? So sort of like uppercase and lowercase, but not quite like that. It's a name.
Yeah, it's like a formal character set.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, okay.
So it's not a proper word. It's just a name.
I got you. Okay, yeah, I'll tell him that it's a name. What is that name? Again, if you tell me. I might have missed it.
It comes out as Mozo. So it's like this is the phonetic.
Okay, I'll just read it out. Mozo.
Hey,
What's that name?
Isaki, can you put the blade down before him? So you can, clearly see it?
Val's kind of sitting off to the side. She's just like, oh yeah, that won't bite us in the ass.
I'll, okay. If, yeah,
But I
let
have
me
to
take
ask,
the
I
blade.
guess, Corvo, how did you tie up the kobold? What's the physical, like, bodily positions?
So I didn't want to like cut Val's rope or anything, so basically just wrapped it around his arms. So like his arms are bound to his side.
Okay.
And I just wrapped the 50 feet of rope just the whole way around.
Yeah. Okay. Chisaki, when you place the sword down, I
Well,
guess, or are you
hold on.
suppose? Yeah.
But yeah, before we get there, I'll walk up, and I'm sure he notices me approaching.
No, not. I mean, he doesn't. There's no tell that he notices you approaching.
Okay, so
He's very
Saki will
fixated
approach.
on
Just
the.
go.
What?
And she'll say aloud, "Mozo." See if he reacts.
No, he seems like he's very fixated on the area that he was just in.
It blew. Your blade?
Give me a sense motive. Yeah, Saki, you notice there's like a small twitch, like he wasn't expecting his name called.
She looks at him and says, "If we return this to you, you have to promise only to come back stronger."
Oh yeah, you don't need a translator.
And in greater numbers.
With
Yeah,
more
not-
smites.
Nihilus is going to look to Iplu and look to Razzie and just say, "Can you translate this for me, Razzie?"
Yeah, I'll relay the message to
I have no idea what's
Nihilus.
being said.
Get your revenge and work hard at it as much as possible and never give up trying.
Oh God. Oh no!
Revenge
This is a terrible idea.
Revenge is a vital part to getting over things and getting back at the people who truly deserve it.
Revenge is an art.
She
Exactly.
has to be stopped.
Val looks at Nihilus. Wait, I deserve it?
Well, you killed his father.
He swung at us!
I mean, does that still mean he doesn't have a right to revenge?
I don't know if you guys forgot how revenge been.
The point I'm trying to make is that we don't need revenge. It's
I
dumb.
clearly
It
do.
perpetuates a stupid cycle.
I just realized
Ooh,
you guys have Nihilus trying to convince him not to get revenge.
When Nihilus is on a
And
revenge quest!
As she's saying this, she stops.
Oh, Nihilus is the most sympathetic.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, do it. But yeah, Nihilus is gonna look at Val and just say, "Yeah, revenge is a vital part of the natural order.
So
It doesn't
Saki-
need it. It's perpetuated as it needs to be, and I'm going to continue to perpetuate it."
So Saki, he doesn't seem to respond to what you were saying there, but you know, carry on.
Nihilus just kind of says, "Yeah, untie him, give him a sword, send him on his way.
So
Let him keep trying."
Razzie, what are you translating?
Aren't they talking? They're not talking to him, are they?
Nihilus was
Nihilus-
asking you to translate to absolutely continue seeking revenge.
Oh, I got you. I thought you were asking me to
what
translate.
language
To
are you talking to Razzie in?
Common.
Okay.
you. Yeah, I'll continue just hammering in the idea of getting stronger before he comes back for a fight.
Yeah.
Why do you guys want this kobold to kill me?
All he says is blade.
How far away is that place where they fought?
It's a couple hundred feet. He's just looking in the direction.
Gotcha.
I feel like you guys are conspiring to kill me with this kobold.
Val?
It's a paladin thing.
I'm saying that out of character.
Oh, okay. No.
In character, I totally understand why you're doing what you're doing, and Val is just now realizing that she might have a problem with your goals.
Oh, this is what did it.
Not the fact that he's excited to be going on what is essentially, this mission in particular.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it just hit her that there might be another side to the story.
Yeah.
Alright, well, if I set the sword down in front of him, does he react?
How close are you setting it to?
A couple feet, Melee range, if you will.
Melee range? Are you putting it within
Melee range, if you
'Cause he can only reach like 4 inches, right? His
Yeah,
arms are stuck to his
perfect.
sides.
Let's just ask the
Yes,
question that needs to be
correct.
asked here.
Yeah.
No, I want
Are
to
you
see
putting
if
it close
if he
enough for
goes
this
it.
motherfucker to grab it?
I want to see if he goes for it. If it's several feet away, quick enough for me to grab before you can do it.
Several feet away, he's not gonna react to it.
Okay, I'll take a step back.
He's just in a sitting position, and you just keep saying blade.
He's still watching the other place where they fought.
Val's gonna groan, stand up, walk up to the fucking sword, pick it up, and
Throw it over
and
there.
put it down in front of the kobold. Blade.
You're gonna put it in like reach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blade.
His hand reaches down and just grips it.
She does not move. She just stares at it.
Okay.
So I assume you're standing in front of him.
Yeah, he's gonna take a swing at me, isn't he?
He's gonna look up at you. He's still tied up. He's gonna look up at you, and he repeats the same phrase he said before.
We'll simply say, "Look, Val,
I tried, and she walks away.
I promote this what this kobold is doing, but
Hold on.
Okay.
As she says, "I tried," the kobold like explodes into flames, and a similar explosion of flames happens behind Val, and he's going to take a swing at you.
Oh, he's so cool. I'm so glad we didn't kill him.
Oh my god, that's awesome. How is he not using an enchanted weapon?
Is he dimension dooring?
It's not enchanted.
Or enhanced or anything.
So it's going to be
Non-magic.
That's the sword's name.
Oh no!
oh no.
No. So
This is like an APEP thing.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
to make him re-roll it.
No.
What? For what?
No. Yeah, re-roll it. If he gets a 20 again.
Yeah, I mean
It's meant to be.
He's rolling at advantage, so we'll see. No. 16. Does that hit you
No.
flat-footed?
No.
Okay. Yeah. He appears behind you, and he just takes this like this big lunge at you.
So
Razzie, if you want to give me a spellcraft, you can try to.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll also.
Can I give one?
Yeah, actually.
Do we have to
Oof.
speak Draconic to get this spellcraft? Yeah, then I will participate. I know magic.
Hey,
What's the
D6.
D6 come from?
Do you get inspiration?
yeah. I'm also an investigator.
Okay.
Tassel build.
Saki and
That's a good tasso.
Razzie and Corvo. You guys all recognize this as some variant of a Misty Step.
I'm gonna look over to Nihilus and say, well, he got stronger.
yeah, fuck this. I'm done.
Wow. Okay.
I'm swinging in retaliation. I am going to make my attack, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to let me make sure I read this right.
Valuable hero point to burn, by the way.
Gonna say, yeah.
It was a
I'll
very, very valuable hero point to burn.
Was it like an APEP thing? Was he gonna get 8?
No. So this creature is so just because you guys switched to Pathfinder doesn't mean everything else did.
No, that's a good system. Use that. I do that.
He's a 5th edition paladin, so he can choose to smite. He can burn spell slots
Like a
to
utility
smite.
smite.
Yeah, and he crit. So he's gonna do max damage plus roll.
Oof.
Yeah,
That would have been rough.
it would have been really rough.
Let me make sure I'm reading this right.
Definitely hits.
Okay, I'll bonk him for 15 for doing.
Oh no! Let
shitty
me.
move.
I already said I was swinging. I was just want to make sure I fucking hit. I do
Well,
this right.
if something like that happens, that's gonna be my reaction.
Well,
Ranged one?
like almost like she was expecting it. You know how Nihilus has been like phasing out?
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
this thing swings at Val, she kind of phases out for a second. And this is going to be with 2 hands. So
You're looking to do 12 damage.
Ooh.
does a 10 hit its flat-footed?
It's flat-footed? No,
Yeah.
actually. I thought the 15 was the attack. No, that's Saki. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's Saki.
No, it's
No,
it's not it.
she kind of blink. God, I fucking hate my attack roll. God, I wish I could just use acrobatics for everything. She blinks out, and she's never used that before, so she doesn't really, swing well after it. She's a little disoriented, and her sword just comes right next to it.
And then Saki gets the kill.
Is
Not a
Saki
kill.
attacking?
That was what I did.
Yeah, I mean, 19 hits, and then you did 15 damage.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, he just goes right back down.
There you go.
I'm done. Coup de grace.
All right. How do you do it?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fucking. Oh, jeez. I hate this. I hate that you made me do this. I hate that
You want me to do it?
No.
Saki seems willing.
He's like, revenge? Yeah. No, Nihilus, this your thing. Well,
Val's
actually,
just-
Val, it's your thing.
Val's
probably
just
should.
gonna fucking come down on it with both of her great swords, like at the throat, and just decapitate it.
Okay. Saki, I'll say that.
Like a giant pair of scissors.
Well, no, probably.
Great.
Actually, that would be sick as fuck.
The Emperor Palpatine routine with
Do it.
with great swords.
She decapitates this thing, sheaths her great swords, looks at Nihilus, and says, "And that's where it gets you."
Oh, I'm fully expecting that if I fail to be killed or worse. But I'm still going
She's
to try.
not listening. She's out.
Yeah.
She's very upset. This was fucked, guys. She tried really fucking hard,
Well, then you woke Nihilus in the middle of his nap.
and then I get hit with a. If you get hit, I got crit, and I could have died instantaneously. This is literally me being punished for trying to be good.
Hey, you made a friend out of a lich.
No, I didn't. I made a not enemy out of a lich, and that's gonna bite me.
Probably.
He's gonna go destroy West Crown now. Remember remember how Dawn entered the world last time?
Yeah.
I
Well,
just
not really.
redonned this, guys.
Yeah. So Saki, you can get the
The lich was us giving the amulet to the frog all over again.
you can use your
Oh, it's the book.
object reading. I'm assuming you're doing this on the sword.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you do the object reading, you see the moment it smoked Val, and the only thing it saw was Val. It was like the circle on the ground, right, of visibility. And then
Mordecai's
everything-
result.
Yeah, everything else was darkness, and
And I had a scimitar.
and there's like a mental image, right? It's not a visible image. You can like feel the thoughts, the memories of his father.
Hmm.
It's like It's like a deeply sad anger.
Oh, is it like the Final Fantasy XI intro scene?
Oh,
the-
fuck.
Is that like what it's like for it?
I didn't play Final Fantasy 11, so yes.
Oof.
Oh.
Just like that, in fact.
Yeah,
Not
like scene by scene, I guess, probably.
No, I'll link it later.
It's rough.
Nihilus will look up to the new guys and just, well,
Welcome to the group.
I got outed, so yeah, I'm totally using you guys to get my revenge on my mother.
We've all got mommy problems.
Well, I mean, she dumped me off in one of the most torturous orphanages in the city.
I maybe be home by 9 p.m.
Look, you don't live over 100 without picking up a few grudges along the way.
Yeah, I can understand. Still, I'm gonna keep it my whole thing. If I die, I die. But I'm gonna die trying to kill her within the most painful way I can come up with.
Yeah, like, Nihilus, you, just in your short time with this kobold,
Mm-hmm.
you and it were like on this, that you were on the same wavelength, right? Like,
Yeah.
this kobold, it didn't
Was me.
It didn't have self-preservation running. Like, that task had been killed. In the
Yeah.
background. Like, it was.
As soon as it saw Val, it was just, oh, I'm killing.
It had a singular purpose, and it did not actually. The outcome wasn't important.
Mm-hmm.
It's with you.
What
Out
kind
of
sword was
curiosity,
it?
how much damage would this might have done?
So a smite. It was gonna burn a second level spell slot. So let's see. Its sword was a D8. Plus 2 because he's not that strong. So the D8 from that gets maximized. It would have done 3D8 from the smite, which would have been maximized. So that's 24 plus 2 is 26 plus the roll. So it would have been roll 1d8 plus 3d8 plus 2 plus, what did I say, 26?
Yeah.
6, yeah.
40 damage.
I would have lived.
Yeah, still would have got him.
Would have been a nasty hit, but still.
Oh, you missed a D8, so it would have been 48
48?
on the flat damage.
No, it's 2d8.
The 3D8 plus 1D8 maximized would be 32.
Oh,
Plus 2.
yeah, you're right. I missed a d8, so it would have been 8 more, 48. Would that have done that?
How much? 48?
48, yeah.
No.
Damn,
I have 50.
Corvo.
I have 50.
Oh, well.
I actually didn't heal.
You're Val for 20.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, well. It just
What,
wasn't
what-
meant to be.
What kind of
Well,
sword was
Val learned a very important lesson today.
Nihilus is a crazy person.
It's not all about you, Nihilus.
He likes to think it is.
You stick. That's good. Stay in character like that. Sophia's right, and it sucks. Because this world sucks.
Yeah.
Maybe
On
it's
a-
not worth.
On
Go
a
ahead.
side note, give me, you know what, Nihilus, give me a disadvantage. I guess it's, oh, I know. Give me actually, since it's not a skill, give me a flat charisma check.
Alrighty. 15.
That moment, right, where you were talking technically to the kobold, but through Razzie, encouraging that vengeance. You could feel Sire I guess, enjoying the show, right? Like he was more present than he's been
in a
probably-
while.
Yeah.
You could basically taste the popcorn.
Nihilus will actually smile at that, and after all of this, he's just going to start happily playing with squeakers.
I can't believe he actually did that.
What now, Sophia?
No, that Sire.
Oh,
You
yeah.
caught Sire off guard.
No, I made Sire happy.
Right, and what does the Fae love more than to be surprised?
Exactly. Yeah, that makes sense.
So, camp's already been set up. What's everybody eating?
Wood chips.
Rations.
See, now that everyone's back, Nihilus is eventually going to put squeakers away and just announce, "I'm going to go get my 2 hours now and go to bed."
Rations.
Fair.
Nothing.
It's true.
Yeah, I'll ration.
Ration.
Ration seems to be the thing.
Okay.
Leslie,
What up?
Leslie, what kind of sword was that?
It's a small-sized rapier. Strangely, it is well made. It's a masterwork.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Well, hang on, because I want to spend time tonight, reading that object and like sketching those feelings and memories into a book.
Okay.
Yeah, after my 2 hours, I'll hang out with everybody at night over with all the watches.
I feel like there's probably not a role involved for that for Saki, because I doubt it's something she's doing out of the blue. This feels like something Saki just does.
Yeah, this is yeah, it's a weird thing, but she'll eventually come up with a sketch later on.
Okay.
But we can come to that later.
Sure.
It'll take a day or two.
I mean, it'll probably just take. I mean, is Saki gonna take a night watch at all? Because if not, she has basically like a free 2 hours, and I think Nihilus takes 2 of the shifts by himself.
Yep.
Or can at least, right?
Hey, he's gonna sleep 2 hours and then take every shift if at all possible.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You guys did have to make camp a little early because of the the wood situation.
Yeah.
In fact,
I rolled the craft check earlier.
Oh, what was it? I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
It was a nat 19 for a total of 26.
Yeah, absolutely. You actually figure that repairing the wheel's probably not the best path here, right? You just,
Make a new one.
You just make a new wheel, and you can keep the dinged up one as a spare.
Yeah, I was thinking with All Tools Vest becoming practically a workshop, I'd get a lathe and have a decently smooth and concentric wheel.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's like you gotta realize your cart's large. Like it's big enough for 6 people to just camp in. So there's definitely enough space to set up the workshop for a while. Is anybody else doing anything else for the night?
Nope, I'm good.
All good.
Okay. Do we want to call it here? Do perception checks next time?
Maybe
I'm
do
down.
perception checks now and go over what we see next time?
Well, it goes shift by shift, though.
That's true.
Yeah, we can just wait it out.
So up to you, Saki, on if you wanted to knock out the drawings before bed or not.
Yeah, if you guys don't mind, I want to get it while the memory's still fresh in the sword.
I've got every shift. Technically, I think Nihilus and I can both just do every shift.
I think so.
Cranking those
So-
perceptions.
Though I'll be honest, I'll probably be reading more than watching.
Nihilus will probably be writing in his journal, but keeping his ears peeled.
So is Saki doing some of his drawings? Is there like a... I feel like I'm getting baited a little bit.
Just flavor text.
Okay.
You could do like an AI image and just describe the feelings to an AI and see what that looks like.
Oh God.
Let me get a whole collection of all the awful things Val has done in this.
AI, draw an example of what sorrow and pain and revenge looks like.
You guys could have just left the unconscious kobold in the field.
Oh, he says that now.
I know.
Yeah,
Wait,
but-
that was always an option. Or we could have
What
just
he
killed him.
learned.
Could have just killed him.
Could have just killed
Just if there's ever an obstacle in your way, the lesson of today is just
Kill it.
fucking kill it.
Yeah.
How dare it defy you?
I mean,
The individual is the only thing that matters.
Nihilus is a good teacher.
there you go.
Well-
Well, Nihilus and Sophia. Both of them,
Okay, hold on.
both of them were in Camp Kill It immediately.
No, Nihilus wasn't in Camp Kill It.
He was at first, then he learned that it was all about revenge.
Yeah, then he was like, oh wait, this is vengeance.
And the reason Sophia was in Camp Kill It was because it dedicated its life to killing you. That's not something that it just gives up because it didn't work the first time.
Nihilus wanted to kill it out of annoyance of him being woken up in the middle of the nap.
To be fair, Sophia really wanted to kill it out of annoyance.
Oh yeah,
No, it was practicality.
yeah.
There's-
Sophia is very practical.
I don't know if I'm getting it across very well. Val really struggles with her idealism.
No, you're getting it across fine.
Yeah.
You've just got a party of very crazy people.
And the idealistic person is in a position where she has to be practical.
Yeah.
It's not working very well.
That's not true.
And that's why Second Banana is stepping up and being practical. Or suggesting the practical thing.
I mean, probably what you could do moving forward is rather than having Val have a moment of depression is fine, but have her like double down on her idealism to moving
Oh,
forward.
there's not going to be any depression.
Okay.
That is not this character, dude.
Okay.
I mean, she didn't give up and decapitate the thing.
Yeah.
It was like there. Yeah,
It did nothing personnel you.
it nothing personneled me. And like she experienced being smited by this thing. Like she called it out. She like gave it a moment of vulnerability. She gave its sword back to it and was like, "We can be cool, okay? I'm not condescending you. I'm here. Take it." And what did he do? He went for it. So fuck it. She told Sophia, "I'll give it a chance. Let me give it a chance. If it
And
goes for it again, I'm killing it." Is she upset? Yeah. But, you know, upset in the same way like, "Oh shit, I ran over that dog."
I mean,
I feel really shitty about it, but also, like, what can you do?
she also has come to realize, you know, she has problems with Nihilus's motivations.
No, do what you want.
That's true. That's pretty cool.
If you get in the way of her mission, she'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
And it's not
See,
because,
hold on.
like, you're
Hold on.
wrong. It's
Let's-
because what you're trying to do is harm someone. She's trying to save someone.
I believe wholeheartedly Nihilus agreeing with that statement. I don't entirely believe Val making the statement.
You shouldn't!
Right? Like Val's idealisticness, I feel like won't. She couldn't kill the Downed. I don't think she can kill Nihilus. Now,
She couldn't kill the Downed because, like,
Pretty sure she did.
No, Sophia killed
No.
him down.
No, Taz never confirmed that.
That's true.
As far as Taz is concerned,
Oh,
Val killed that. Val
Yeah,
did
as
that
far,
shit.
as far
So-
as that's concerned, sure. But what I'm saying here is like I don't, because Val couldn't kill that, right? Because it was, there's moral problems here, a lot of them, right? So I don't, but like she's partied with Nihilus since the academy. I highly doubt. I feel like that'd be a moment of contention. Like I don't.
Well,
know.
there was perspective that was given. You know, this entire time, Nihilus has talked about how he's gonna fucking kill his mom, how his mom is a horrible fucking person,
Yep.
and we have no reason to disagree.
Yeah.
We don't know his mom.
Right.
Well, today, this fucking kobold comes up and it's like, I'm getting revenge, and she's like, yeah, but I was attacked. I did what I had to do.
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe Nihilus doesn't know the full fucking story.
Which is also very true.
And, as evidenced, even if you did get the full story, would you care?
As a perfectly valid point.
Caring enough to be, persuaded to do otherwise. It's a different thing, and obviously, cross that bridge when we come to it. It'll make
Well,
for
Val's
good
not about to
drama.
live her life for hatred.
Yeah.
That's a
But
waste of time.
One thing to point out, right, is if Val wants to be idealistic, she literally, while in the field, has last say on what happens as far as decision making goes as the commander. She
And
could
that's
And
why-
that's true.
She could,
And that's
she could force her idealism on the whole party.
It's a very difficult balancing act that I have to follow, because I recognize that I could play this character like the fucking Zeta Light edition that I planned on originally.
Yeah,
But
totalitarian.
she's in charge. She's in charge, though, and she needs this group to stay alive so she can find her fucking brother.
The reason Sophia didn't just stab it a second time was because Val is captain. It's her decision.
Well, if it didn't have lay on hands to burn through as a reaction, you would.
Oh, that was a reaction?
Yeah, it has a reaction delay. You can lay on hands as a reaction.
Fucking Zeta Light has me dying.
That was my plan when I built. Like, if you look at my description for Val in the fucking in my character sheet, it's Zeta Light.
Yeah.
What did I do? Like in one of the first sessions? Oh, is that a fucking portal? Let's go!
It's true.
It was cool. Like she wanted to do it.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and kill up Ostremel because we're in a, seems like a good time. And
We're in the downward spiral,
Yeah, we're in table talk now, right? That is
Yeah.
circling the drain.
Well, to be honest though, this is probably the most this is the biggest look that we've gotten at characters.
Yeah.
I feel. Because everyone kind of had a different reaction to this thing. And it was very telling.
Yeah, drama.
Oh,
Drama.
please. Normally we sweep drama under the rug and keep going.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Now,
But you attach
trauma.
You attach a small kobold or goblin to it, though.
Well,
Or an animal.
just look. I can put you guys in dramatic situations. I can't force drama to happen, right? If you guys, if you guys would you guys could have just killed the kobold, and that would
What I
have
said.
that would have just been it, right?
Would have been hilarious.
But obviously, there's enough aspects going on with this particular kobold to cause drama. And that's all storytelling is, right? It's a buildup of drama, and then a release of tension.
I feel like I kind of anticlimaxed it.
I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean it's not necessarily a bad thing, right?
Well, and here's the thing. That also means that, from a storytelling perspective, that story isn't actually over. There's consequences to deal with now. There's a change in perspective that the party has. not
Now
just
that kobold's children are going to hunt us down.
thus proving Val right.
It might take a few years.
Our names are Inigo Montoya.
Yeah, exactly.
You killed our father and grandfather. Prepare to die. I mean, I get it. As soon as you said the line, I was like, I'm so mad.
Oh yeah, this was literally the very moment Val was the one to kill that kobold. I was like, yes, perfect.
It had to be her?
No, it could have been anyone, but it was Val.
Whoever it was getting kobolded.
Was getting Inigo Montoya.
The kobold needed enough time to, train itself up to the point where it thought it was ready, and it needed to find you.
See, and now, like, I just imagine this kobold going from like camp to kobold camp, asking everyone, "Have you seen a rock-loving woman?"
I mean, something similar to that, yeah. Like he had to find you, and you guys have been moving quite a lot. But
And he disguised himself as a rock to get your attention.
Fuck! Was that intentional? You know she can't resist the rocks.
Something off about that ring.
Strange business with those rocks over there.
It's funny how like some of your best dramatic moments come out of jokes.
my whole campaign is memes.
I mean, yeah, you literally made the last campaign for the sake of making Holov go, I am the evil.
Yes, that was the climax of the campaign. That was it.
After that, you didn't care what the fuck happened.
And Dark Lord Dranacuic.
Yeah,
No.
Dark Lord Dranacuic was a good one too.
But the real payoff was, I am the evil.
Oh yeah, I mean, look, all my
If you had managed to sneak in a need a hand, I think you'd have died happy.
Oh man, if he had a character named Anita
Anita
Hand. Oh no.
Ryan's like, write it down.
Ryan's writing it down right now.
Right?
Seriously.
Is it too early to retire my character?
Guys.
My headcanon, by the way, is that lich we saw was Tark. That's my headcanon.
Canon, whatever you want.
I was totally thinking about that. It's like a Diablo 2 kind of thing where the heroes from the last story are the bad guys now.
But he's like, what if he's not a villain? The world is fucked up. Like, there's look, it's a wild theory, but when's the last time Tark was on this plane? He's got
Yes.
no idea what the fuck the world looks like now.
He'd have a skeleton tail, though.
And he'd be hunched over.
Skeleton tail.
Yeah, scorpion tail.
It would just be a scorpion tail then.
Yeah, but it would be like petrified.
The outside is the scorpion.
Petrified
It's the
scorpion tail.
skeleton, I mean.
And he was healing through harm.